Hello, everyone. I'm not really doing anything today. I'm just kind of trying to figure out um, XSplit and get. Oh, sorry, I got distracted by what was on the screen. Anyway, I'm just trying to get XSplit to work as my camera feed a little bit better than it was before. I think I fixed it now. It should be using audio from my normal microphone, so I shouldn't sound like I'm on an AM radio. But let me see if I can find out myself. Of course, my tablet doesn't want to. Tablet does not want to help me right now. No. Hey, Matthew. Hey, Peter. Hi, Thomas. Yeah, I'm just trying to get XSplit reset up. I think I fixed it now, but... Hi, Thomas. And yeah, I don't sound like I'm on a radio, so... That works. Alright, then I wanted to see if I can add... I'll give you something else to look at besides the screen here. Alright, so... Got that working. Fix the audio problem. What I wanted to do was add source text. I don't have any chat up for some reason either. That's weird. Oh yeah, sure. I mean, if anybody wants to, go ahead. Let me drop that in. Hold on. Okay. So if anyone wants to join, go ahead. Like I said, I'm not really doing anything though. I'm just kind of screwing around right now. That link didn't work, did it? There we go. Okay, so I got that fixed. I was able to add text finally, and add source. Yeah, it looks like I don't have the bunny slideshow set up on this yet, so let's just do this. All right, so videos work still. Sorry, I normally use OBS for pretty much everything, and I actually just wanted to check out XSplit for a little while today and make sure I still know how to do the same stuff I was able to do on XSplit. I mean on OBS in XSplit. So yeah, that works. I don't really need that though. Get rid of the alpaca. Remove. And yeah, I did add the camera. I know it's a terrible one, but yeah. Oh. Hello, Peter. Sorry about that. I was off the page.
I'm just
okay, Val, no problem.
How I can get my sound through my headset because it's coming through my speakers, but my mic is working, as I found out earlier when I streamed. Let's see. So you'll probably hear a bit of an echo for a little while.
Sounds good to me.
Oh, well, maybe it's not picking it up. Well, it probably is, but not,
Right.
It's not screaming at you.
Yeah.
Oh well. But I'll try to. Oh, it's not picking up my earphones in that port. Only the microphone. Okay, so it's still work in progress. You know, but what can you do?
Exactly, man.
So what I'll need to use, well, I'll probably have to get a USB.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's always better when it's plugged in.
Yeah. But Kronos messages, and he said I resemble Doctor Strange.
I suppose I can see that. Hello, Kronos, by the way.
Yeah, but I've never been told that before, you know. It's a new one.
Let's see. I don't want anything in there.
I did get Matt Smith when he was, well, actually, the end of the episode, the end of time, when Matt Smith first. No. It was in the interview that after Doctor Who show at the start of the season, and they had announced Matt Smith. I started getting messages saying that I was on the TV.
There you go.
Yeah, man. Well, that's why I decided to dress up as Smith's doctor.
Okay. You should have been asking for royalty checks.
Yeah. I should have done.
That's right.
No. Well, I was looking around a charity shop a few days after that interview, and I saw, some decent clothes that might fit us, you know, and lo and behold, he'd started wearing a tweed jacket.
Right.
Which is, you know. So, yeah, he's technically started dressing that I had planned to arrange myself.
Damn it.
Oh, God.
Copyright strike.
Yeah, I probably will get one, but hey.
So what do you got going on today? Anything special?
Not much. Just lazing about. Still got to do the dishes, like. But I had a nice steak. Well, I was chatting with Auntie Tracker. Hey, Thomas. Show more. Mike.
Wait, Cinnabon isn't a bunny? Yeah, I'm sorry. That's a horrible picture. Let me go back to my avatar. That's better.
Oh, yeah.
That's probably easier to look at in the morning anyway. There we go. Oh, bloody hell.
Just sorting out.
I wrote more. It could be both, but when I see your name, obviously it doesn't know. Oh, okay. Text to speech. All right.
There we are. Yeah, the red bow tie is, well, my old housemate, but I do own a black red tie.
Right. Sorry, I'm listening. I'm just. Oh no! Oh no!
Yeah, I look pretty good there, eh?
There we go. See, I know when no one Bird would stream. Yesterday Bird was streaming since he had a long week. He was thinking about taking today off, but he never said one way or the other yet.
Well, he popped into my channel early because I was streaming Championship Manager, and I thought why not? I may as well get the day going for the community, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw your stream on my notifications.
Yeah, well, there was
two across the ocean, so you're always streaming when I'm sleeping.
Yeah, that's the problem. I'm up at 6 o'clock here, which is sort of between I would say 9 p.m. and 2 a.m. in the US.
Sure, yeah.
So I mean, if I start streaming when I get up, then probably somebody be around.
Yeah.
That's mainland US, not Hawaii. You know. Yeah, Hawaii, they would still be up. They'll probably be getting that evening meal, you know.
Right. I'm not a Hoobian, Cronus says. I'm not really either, Cronus. I've seen some of the new stuff, but I like, if anyone started talking about it, I probably wouldn't have any idea what the hell was going on.
Well, you know the general, well, who was the doctor, you know?
Yeah, I've tried watching some of the old stuff, but it was just way too cheesy for me, and I just couldn't get through it. But I've seen I've seen the rebooted stuff, so up through, I think I stopped watching about halfway through Capaldi. Or no, I stopped watching halfway through the Matt Smith years, and then I tried watching again during the Capaldi years, and then I just wasn't interested.
Capaldi could have been a great doctor. I'm not going to compare him with any of the older ones, you know, because they all had their own unique style, which is the way it's supposed to be.
Yeah, I didn't mind him as a doctor either. I just couldn't get just the writing on some of those episodes were terrible, and it was hard to sit through.
I mean, the showmanship of the doctor, yes, I could get, but him standing on a tank, making his entrance with a guitar and a pair of shades on, and you know,
that's
about the crowd, that was slightly too much.
Yeah, I thought that was just weird. So I think that was the episode that I stopped watching. I was like, what the hell is this?
I mean, I still enjoyed it as a little bit of television, but you know,
right.
The doctor is flamboyant, but not that flamboyant. Yeah, and then Jodie Whittaker came along, and last season was absolutely terrible.
Yeah, oh god, yeah.
But I am giving this season a chance, and from the first episode, the writing has got a lot better than last season.
Okay.
It's not as good as some of Capaldi's or Matt Smith's as yet, and I'm not even going to...
I'm sorry, I just...
You know, any of the older ones, because it wouldn't...
Right. Alright, this is bullshit. I was literally just trying to swim across a lake and I drowned. What the fuck is... Screw that.
You're all dozed up as well, Kronos. But since I've rewatched some of the classic series, because my first Doctor was Davidson. It's the one that I really remember, because I was watching it during the end of Tom Baker, but
sure.
But that was with my dad, you know, and I was a little bit too young to understand it.
Right.
It's very cerebral, the classic. Not so much action orientated or, you know, graphics orientated, but the stories were superb.
Right.
And then
number one Sci-Fi is here. Hello, sir. Welcome.
Hey, how are you guys?
Well, not too bad. Yourself?
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm doing okay since I had neck surgery like 2 days ago.
Oh, my God. Serious surgery or well, it's neck surgery. Gotta be serious.
Yeah,
I hope
man,
you get better soon, man.
Yeah, man. So you're a heavy metal man now, are you? Sci-fi?
Say what now?
You're a heavy metal man like me, then.
Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely Metallica, obviously AC/DC.
Yeah, I was talking about your neck. I was talking about the operation on your neck. Did you have metal in it?
Okay, yeah, I got to wear a brace for a month, and then so yeah, I can't drive or anything like that.
Oh no, definitely not.
And yeah, it makes my I mean, I sound probably a lot different just because of it and stuff like that.
Well, I've got a nice big screw in my knee, you know.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I might have to have other surgeries as well, but it all depends, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You wanted to see me, so here I am.
I'm sorry, guys. I am listening to you guys, and feel free to talk to each other too. I'm still screwing around with XSplit, trying to get things to work.
Yeah, it looks a little dark on StreamYards.
Yeah, this is the first time I've actually joined one of these because I'm going to probably start streaming myself pretty soon.
Mm-hmm. Nice. What do you think? What do you think you're going to start streaming about?
Probably sci-fi.
Yeah. Just sci-fi in general, though, or like any particular show.
In general. I mean, I like the older stuff better than the newer stuff. Like the classics, like 2001 and stuff like that. You know.
And there's not that many channels that go over the older stuff either, so that's good.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, Thomas, he's actually trying to sort out XSplit. Oh, and StreamYards isn't updating the chat again. Oh, now it is.
Yes, Cinnabon, yes, Thomas Potts. I did invite myself to my own stream today. So
Thomas Potts' comment hasn't gone into StreamYards. It doesn't like you, Thomas. Oh, it is now. Oh well, it's caught up, I think, because I was flipping around my tabs.
Should I steal this guy's horse?
Yeah.
How far are you into Red Dead Redemption 2?
I literally just started.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's a pretty cool game.
Why do I steal this guy's horse? I know there's a way to kick him off. There we go. There we go.
Oh, yeah. There you are. You're off now. Don't forget, horses will get tired as well. So
shit. I didn't see that water there. Oh my god, I almost drowned my horse. I just want to run away from the guy that was shooting at me, and then we'll be all right. There we go. Yeah, I've been enjoying the game so far. I just haven't had much time to play it yet. I'm on the online right now. All I've done online so far is complete that first mission you have to do to get your camp. But
okay, so you're not even you haven't done any other missions besides the first one, really?
Yeah, not yet. No. I roam around today and try and get some stuff done.
So you're not even at the part where they've set up camp at a different town yet, basically?
Yeah. Oh, there's someone after me.
Probably that guy. Yeah. You know? Yeah, I've been playing Grand Theft Auto San Andreas again, but it's a little bit more difficult, I've found, on the PC. than it is on the PlayStation.
Is it?
I found the controls a little bit more difficult to get used to on the PC than it is on the PlayStation.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Probably 1,000 buttons for this thing.
But it's easier for the cheats.
Oh yeah, that'd be true. I have no idea how to even cheat in this game.
If you can spell right.
I had to walk away with it.
Hey, Trek 95.
Hey, Truck 95. I'm sorry, I don't have the chat up right now. I was trying to run away from.
Yeah, how come on this you gotta like switch to scroll the chat and stuff when you're on the show part? Is it always like that?
I'm sorry?
On this StreamYard, you gotta like click to look at the live comments when you're on the panel, basically.
Yeah, you just have to click on them if you want to highlight them on the screen.
Oh, okay.
But otherwise, it's kind of like it's kind of like the YouTube interface where you have the chat on the side, but it's actually better if you watch the YouTube feed because that's actually more real time, and the one in StreamYard seems to be delayed like 5-10 seconds or so, and it sometimes gets stuck.
Sometimes frustratingly slow. But
Yeah.
So yeah, sometimes you'll think nobody's.
Is there a way to show the chat while you're on the main screen or no?
Yeah, let me do that right now. I can just go to share screen.
Oh, okay. So you have to do it basically.
I'm the only one that can bother Bird when he gets up. Kronos.
The best way to do that would be if I went to YouTube. Let me go to my channel real quick.
for Kate, it's all about the work. Hard work, no shortcuts. You're fortunate to have worked with her then.
Yeah, otherwise it's kind of weird switching back and forth between chat and the other thing.
Okay, then I can share screen, use my tab. That didn't work.
Yeah, no.
Not really.
No.
Well, it's small.
There we go.
There you
Now
go.
you can kind of see the chat.
Yeah.
There's got to be a better way to center that, though. So I know some other people do it this way and have the chat up in their StreamYard like this, but I'm not exactly sure how they do it.
Yeah, me either. Pop out chat.
Oh, I could do that, yeah.
Pop out chat, and then you can enlarge.
And then do the window. Okay, let me try that. Out chat. Okay. Then we'll share the screen again. And have chat pop out. All right, there we go.
That's much, much better. Now we can see
Peter
that StreamYard's chat.
Nice job.
Yeah, very nice job.
Okay, so you kind of have that up. Let's see what we can do. Switch that around. Okay, moves it to that side. Okay. So Truck 95. Kronos is going to. Bird is going to stream. Thought he was not going to. Yeah, he's. We don't know yet. Truck 95. He said he might take the day off, but you know, he won't do it.
Oh well, as long as somebody's streaming, you know.
I know, Thomas. I was saying that last night. I was wondering why they couldn't do it either.
Yeah, logged off before Bird finished Return of the Jedi. Return of the Jedi. Oh, actually, that's not a bad idea. But then again, Geordie's Star Wars has been removed from YouTube for some reason. You can only get the clips on it on YouTube. I know it's on Vimeo, so I could restream that as a live if that would be all right. I mean, if it's on live, I mean, there's nothing they can do during the broadcast, really. They'll wait until it's finished to check it for copyright, won't they? Because that's what happened to my Grand Theft Auto video when I left the radio on.
Okay.
Hmm.
That up like that. There we go.
Hey, it's not his fault.
Yeah, Bird can't close tabs. Bird.
I know he's
Yeah.
got like 90 tabs open. That's actually, let's open a shit ton of tabs and see if we can get Streamlabs to screw up.
Yeah, I'm surprised his memory doesn't crap out on him with that many tabs open.
Oh, I know.
Oh, Cinnabon, did you post in self-promotion?
On Anti-Trucker?
Yeah.
I never do that. I did it the first couple times, but it didn't actually help. So
Well, I will now. Yeah, it hasn't been helping me really. I normally inbox Bird and Anti-Tracker when I'm live.
okay, actually, you know what? So basically what I did was I opened a shit ton of tabs, and it does actually make the chat fail. So there we go. So yeah, it's got to be Bird's problem has to be just having way too many tabs open in Chrome.
Yeah.
Once I had 10 tabs open, it started screwing things up. Just like that. There we go. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, well, at the moment, I've got 5 tabs open. One for my email, one for my YouTube homepage, so I can see recommended things and just click on the notification thing so I can add videos to my list if I want to. I've got the Cinnabon channel video on YouTube open. I've also got StreamYards and Facebook.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm actually doing this on my phone, really.
Hey, nice.
Yeah, I normally have the chat open when I'm doing a live on my phone.
I'll usually watch the chat feed on my tablet next to me.
It helps to have more than one device.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I suppose if you're doing stuff so you can on your main screen, like if I'm playing a game, there'd be no other way I could see chat if I didn't have a second device. Otherwise, I'd have to be switching back and forth nonstop, and that'd be terrible.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I got like 2 tablets and my cell phone. But yeah, plus my laptop. So yeah, so that's 4. I could have different things open on if I wanted to at the same time.
Right.
Let's see. Apparently the coronavirus has hit a critical stage in China, which has been reported.
Wow, I actually managed to crash a horse. Wow.
Oh, haha.
What an idiot.
Without the air, this entire place is going to
we have a live update page from The Guardian. Excellent. The NHS in the UK is currently under immense strain this winter, with staff already working flat out and hospitals overcrowded. Oh, crap. They need to have an emergency measure to deal with the coronavirus. Oh, and there's the first recorded case of an infant being infected with it in China.
Yeah.
Christ.
I'm sure it's going to be overblown. Everyone, that story is going to get overblown.
Yeah, and
Let
apparently,
me know when a few thousand people die, and then I'll be concerned.
yeah. Well,
When just a couple dozen people die, I'm not concerned about that yet.
yeah. There's a problem here because the U.S. consulate have said that they will evacuate, and they've arranged a charter flight from Wuhan. I don't think they should be leaving at all. Wait it out.
Thomas Potts says, "Don't ride drunk." Actually, Thomas, what I'm doing is, if I know it looks weird how I'm playing right now, but I'm trying to play from the feed, from the video feed in the live stream. So I'm like 20 seconds behind on all my button presses.
Does it delay it a lot then when you are broadcasting a game then?
I'm sorry, what was that?
There's a big delay when you're broadcasting a game then basically?
By default, for all live streams, YouTube delays the feed by about 20 seconds. But there is a setting where you can actually lower that delay. I just haven't done it yet.
Oh, okay.
Oh man, the US, France, and Japan have all said they are arranging evacuation flights from Wuhan, which is the center of the outbreak. And our UK Home Secretary has refused to confirm or deny that they're planning to evacuate more than 200 from Wuhan. Christ, man.
Colonel says, "It's all a hoax to scare people. It's a scary infection. Yeah, I don't believe the MS." Yeah, exactly. I mean, they hype up another a virus almost every single year and call it an epidemic, and then they're like, "Oh my God, 12 people have died this year." It's like, well, you know what? In a population of 7 billion, let me know when a few hundred die at least, and then I'll start, really worrying about it.
People are just keeling over. It's very similar to pneumonia, from what I've heard.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm looking at it from a scientific point of view, as well as a historical point of view, because if you haven't realised already, both 1820 and 1920 both had worldwide epidemics.
Mm-hmm.
I'm seeing worrying symmetry here.
Sure.
But that isn't the only reason.
Hey Wes, how's it going?
I mean,
Well, they
it's
keep on
transport as well between the years 1820, 1920, and 2020, I mean...
Yeah. Well, I mean, they keep on saying, that superbugs are getting worse and worse because of all the resistant antibiotic stuff going on,
Oh yeah.
Because we're using antibiotics.
Yeah, too much. Yeah.
And we shouldn't. They're a worst case scenario, really.
Wesley, I don't get it. What do you mean? Is somebody struggling 24/7 now? I have no idea what you're talking about, Wes.
Was? Yeah, over Christmas, Foley was discussing depression on his captain's log. But he shouldn't be apologising about it, should he?
Showmore says, YouTube has messed with my channel. I'm not pissed. I'm winding this channel down. Okay. I have gone from 70 subs to 30. From 70 subs plus 30,000 views per day per 28 days, down to 12,000 views, 58 subs since they changed the algorithm. Yeah, that's wow. It's not very good.
Yeah. It's me.
Wow, that's terrible.
Live from Earth, Wesley Crusher. It's me, Captain Quin, Cinnabon, and Sci-Fi Nation.
Not Sci-Fi Nation. I'm
Oh,
number one Sci-Fi. It's different.
Sci-Fi.
Number one Sci-Fi and Peter Quinn are here. Wesley, do you want to join? You can if you really want. If you want to.
Yes, and we're live from Earth.
The screen won't load for me. Are you on your mobile? I was having that problem yesterday on my phone.
Yeah, it's working okay on my phone. It said something goofy like there might be
it's
problems or
experimental
whatever.
mode still, and you can kind of tell. See, Colonel says, "I don't give a crap. The globalists are trying to control us. It's a thing that peeps don't get or care of." Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
And now Kronos needs a drink. Get one for everybody, Kronos. Come on, share.
Yeah. Plus, I recommended that Holy Jeep ad to Bird yesterday. Have you seen that yet?
No.
Yeah, look up Holy Jeep. It's a Jeep ad. It's pretty funny.
Okay. I will. Wes, yeah, you're always at work, buddy. Oh no, we're gonna have to figure something out for you.
Not good.
Yeah. Well, luckily I'm off of work for obviously a month, but obviously I don't get paid. But so let's get in bed with that.
Right.
You know, he's a superior Kronos. That's what Wesley does.
Oh, hey, Vile. Sorry. I hope you haven't been sitting there for long.
Hold on.
Oh.
Am I on?
Yeah.
My app just.
Yeah, you're on.
We're here, yeah.
Oh, you cut out.
Well, we did.
No. Oh, we're not picking up Vile. He's kind of choppy right now.
Must be that delay thing kicking
We're
in
cutting
again.
in and out, and we can't hear you now.
Nope, don't hear you, Vile. Okay, device not connected.
He's breaking up.
Breaker, 10-4. Yeah, man.
Weird. It's giving me two for you, so I'm gonna put both in to see which one works.
Well, one seems to be just loaded.
I knew that might.
Hey, I see somebody's car.
And we can see Vile's driving. We just can't hear him yet.
Yeah.
Oh, his mic. Okay, I see.
He's got a picture of where he's driving to up. Well, we think it's a picture because it's frozen. 5 hours. That'll be 11 o'clock here.
Yeah, I don't know, Vile. We can't hear anything you're saying. Well, you're showing your microphone is muted.
Yeah. Don't YouTube and drive. He's off.
Yep.
Okay.
Don't stream and drive.
He's probably gonna reset his connection. That's fine. Yeah, it's the only thing I don't like about Streamlabs is it's so StreamYard. It's just so hit and miss with trying to use mobile on it. If they fix that, then I think it'd probably be pretty perfect for what I use it for.
Yeah.
And yes, I definitely need to get a better camera because this one I don't know what's wrong with this one.
Yeah. Don't we all need better equipment?
Yeah, the camera wasn't this bad, but I dropped my laptop there about a week ago, and I think I must have broke something. Wesley Crusher needs to get ready for his airsoft event. It's this weekend coming up. Sweet, Wes. Have fun, man.
Is that airsoft or hair soft?
Airsoft, yeah.
Hey, DJ.
Good afternoon, Unicorn, sir. The Unicorn Odyssey is here.
In the house. Oh, well.
Yeah, that was a pretty funny stream when he had to wear that suit.
Hey, Bio. Let's try this again.
Is it working now?
I hear you.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was, because I was on my phone, when I first brought it up, for some reason, StreamYard just crashed entirely and turned off.
Yeah,
But
it
I
was
could
doing
still
that for
hear
me
you
yesterday.
guys.
It was doing that yesterday for me on my cell phone too. Good old
So-
StreamYard.
When I tried to, hit it again, I think that's what happened for the second one, but it got frozen, saying the application isn't working. So I was like, screw it, I'm just going to restart my phone.
Yeah.
And the only reason I use my phone is because it's got a better mic than my laptop. And then, although I do have my new mic, I just haven't got it set up yet.
Right.
Oh,
How you doing today, man?
Oh, fine. I just had to go drop off the Vile Child's jacket and backpack, which she left in my car. I don't know how she forgot that stuff when I dropped her off last time at her mom's. But I was cleaning out my car and I look underneath a blanket and I'm like, oh, she's going to need this tomorrow. It's cool.
Yeah. Won't be long. Just going to grab another cup of tea.
Okay.
I don't know what subjects are considered taboo on your streams, but I'm going to show you guys something real quick.
No,
You guys
no
know what
subjects
these are?
taboo.
Do you guys know what these are?
Edibles. Yes?
No.
No? Darn.
These.
Oh, I didn't even read it. I was looking at the colorful thing. The world became flesh. Holy Joe. Condoms.
No, these are chick tracks.
Aw.
Do you know what those are?
I have no idea. No.
These were all penned by a guy named Jack Chick. He's he was a Christian apologist.
Mm-hmm.
And people still hand them out trying to, educate people on the real Christianity.
Oh, okay.
And I collect them because these things are funny as hell because they're basically, as far as he's concerned, everyone except evangelicals are going to hell.
Oh, shit.
I mean, I was handed an anti-Jehovah's Witness one, an anti-gay one, an anti-Catholic one, anti-Church of England. Basically, it's everyone is going to hell except evangelicals. They all end exactly the same thing with someone being like, "Oh, why didn't someone tell me the truth about Christianity? And now I'm in hell and it's too late."
Yeah, exactly. Right. Wow.
But I got both of those last weekend when someone handed to me while me and Mrs. Vile were walking around downtown San Diego. But I want to tell you a little story about one of them. Sometimes I take the bus in order to save on gas.
Mm-hmm.
And there was this guy. He was had a whole stack of they were all the same one. And he was trying to hand them out as he walked down to the back of the bus. But everyone was just like, "No, thank you. No, thank you." And I'm sitting on one of the little bench seats. They got little two seats next to each other. And he tries to hand me one. And I'm like, "Oh, my God, I love these things." And he had this glint in his eye, like, "Oh my God, someone who actually appreciates them."
Right.
So he sits down right next to me, and I'm like, "Yeah, these things are great. They're batshit insane." And the light in his eyes died.
Oh, I bet.
And he goes, well, and I'm like, yeah, I'm a huge fan of these things. They're funny as hell to me. It's such a shame he died last year. Because, yeah, Jack Chick died about November of 2017, I believe, or 18.
Okay.
Now, the guy handing out the tracks did not know that Jack Chick had died.
Oh, God.
So I apparently now ruined that for him as well. So he tried to take the track away from me. And I'm like, no, this is going in my collection. And he's like, well, I think you should go to someone more deserving. And I'm like, more deserving? I'm a fan. I'm excited to have this. I actually mourned when he died. You didn't even know he died. Obviously, I'm more deserving than you are. And he just kept slumping lower and lower in his seat until the point where he was like, okay, I have to get off the bus now.
Oh, jeez.
So I think that was the first time a fan of Jack Chick actually tormented another fan of Jack Chick.
Exactly. That's awesome. Carlos wants to know, am I going to hell? Probably. We probably all are.
Now, have you ever heard of the fan film called Dark Dungeons?
It sounds familiar, but I'm pretty sure I haven't seen it.
Okay. Dark Dungeons was a film by a bunch of Dungeons and Dragons fans. It is actually based on a Jack Chick track.
Oh, okay.
They actually contacted him and asked if they could buy the rights for that tract to make a movie out of. And of course, he goes, okay, you can do it as long as you're not doing it to make fun of me or what I'm representing. Because in the track, people actually, according to this tract, people who practice Dungeons and Dragons actually learn magic, real magic from Satan. So,
God.
If you watch Dungeons and Dark Dungeons, they did not make fun of it at all because they played it 100% straight, and that's the joke.
Yeah. DJ Oyssey says, if they came to me, I would say
I seriously recommend anyone here who's a fan of Dungeons and Dragons to watch that film if you already haven't.
I will check it out. I'm just... Oh. There we go. Okay.
Oh.
Also, I have lots of gas. I made chili. All right.
Ooh.
Jomar says, Kronos, maybe not. No one can tell for sure who is going to tell. I don't know.
I'm quite
Some of
adept.
the people that come to my door are pretty damn sure about who's going to hell.
Bolognese sauce, and then to make chili con carne, I just take the leftovers, some of the leftovers of bolognese, and stick kidney beans and chili powder in, or real chilies. It's really easy.
Wesley Crusher says, Vile Mike, you truly are a vile one indeed.
Yep, I agree. Shut up, Wesley.
DJ Pod says, Rainbow DJ Unicorn.
Yeah, Trek 95. Think of a bolognese sauce and then add chilies and kidney beans.
Hold on, I'll be back.
Sure. Town Spot says, Kronos, make some meatballs. And Joshua DJ, how in the hell you live in West Kroger? Ask for Robert Hell Sewers, aka New Jersey. That is right. Did I skip some chats here? I'm sorry if I skipped some chats here. Looks like it's skipping a bunch.
Hmm.
I did miss a few. So Josh Street also said, "Oh no, Kronos is playing a gas in Krogan cities. Oh wait, go for it, Mothman."
Yeah, I think I'll switch over to YouTube chat as well.
Yeah, sorry, Josh Street. I don't know why all your chats got stacked up at the bottom of the list here. That's weird. Maybe it's something to do with XSplit. Let me try and see
I don't know.
that. Actually, let me get rid of the game screen for a little while. There we go. Get rid of that.
All right. I got a work email I got to go take care of now.
Okay, Val. Have a good day, man. Thanks for stopping by.
Caroga. Yeah. See you, man.
DJ Oyssey's watching. AT will call you out for not reading chats. I know. I know. And Josh says Cinnabon chat hates my chat. It seems to because I saw them in order, then the screen refreshed and it pushed all of your chats to the bottom of the list for some reason, which is very strange. Colonel says Wesley Crusher, you love the Traveler. Go away now. DJ Track 95 says DJ Oyssey Bunnyland. I thought it was Furryland. Yeah, I thought so too. My rabbits are pretty angry you've appropriated the name Bunnyland. And Wesley Crusher says Cinnabunny. Cinnabon, on what side does Kurdistan border Karoga? I'm not sure. Probably.
Oh, Cherry Karoga.
Well, actually, Wes, Bird of Prey is here and says Kapla. What's up? Well, Birds, Wesley was wondering what side of Karoga Kurdistan borders.
Oh.
And Coronas feels attacked. And he says, Bird of Prey, oh no, oh shit, no.
Good.
Hey, Bird of Prey, did you watch that Holy Jeep ad yet?
I'm live from Earth once more. Actually, that should be my tagline. Live from Earth. That's pretty good, that.
And Josh Reed says, wasn't Furryland West Side Karoga? Could be.
West Side.
Hail Bird of Prey from DJ Oyssey.
Yeah, it's the New Jersey side of Karoga.
Bird of Prey says, Kurdistan is surrounded on all sides by Karoga. That sounds about right. I was thinking that, but I didn't want to speak for...
From what I heard, New Jersey is full of criminals and the mafia.
Showmore says, I have a
You can
video
pretty
up
much
on
say that
Mount
about any
Elysium.
place,
The
really.
Karoga Kurdistan border is very swampy.
All kinds of wrong.
Oh, and number one sci-fi, Bird did not hear your question.
Oh, I was asking if you watched the Holy Jeep ad yet.
Have you watched the Holy Jeep ad yet, Bird?
Ah, yes, I acquired a Jeep on Grand Theft Auto earlier. Well, it was more like a people carrier. You know, one of them four-wheel drive things. That don't really, you know, the people driving them don't really take them off-road. Bunch of fools.
Yeah, DJ says it's been named Bunnyland for a long while. I didn't just steal it. I disagree. DJ.
Unicorn and Bunnyland.
I think you're species appropriating names now. And Thomas Potts says Karoga is a house in New York. I don't doubt that at all.
No, I don't doubt that at all.
So Wesley Crusher says maybe the top side Kurdistan is built above Karoga. Well, Bird just said it's surrounded on all sides, so I'm gonna guess they have a floating city and an underground city above and below Karoga as well.
I've got to pop the train tomorrow. I'll have a chat with my shooter.
And number one sci-fi, he says, yes, I did just last night. It was very good.
Yeah, it's pretty funny, right?
Yeah, the course has taken us a little bit longer than first expected because I've had problems with my arthritis in my right hand, and I write with my right hand, and I'm sure that is causing the pain to flare up and the seizing.
Thomas Bot says Turkestan is a space empire. Yeah, that's true.
Because
Well, it was a space empire until your leader abandoned you. Now it's just it's a space town. Let's see, Bird lives in the city. Sci-Fi Nation says it's too early for this. What's too? It's too early for what? For
too
me?
early. I was streaming.
It probably is too early for people to see my face,
in
so
the
it's like,
UK,
we can get rid of that.
and it's 6:20 now.
Is that better, Sci-Fi? All
I'm
right.
considering going live at 7 o'clock in the UK at some point. AM.
Kronos wants to know if he heard Mama pray. I am not sure. I hope not, because then she'd be here and she's not.
Yeah, I was streaming when Momo Pray was fast asleep. Bird told us.
And Shrillmore wants to know if that's where you did the Yoda impression. Go back to bed, Sci-Fi, says DJ. Sci-Fi Nation, hey there, says Kronos. Bird Prey 5 says, Kronos unlikely since I'm not in chat. Yeah. Of course, although anyone can join, the link is up towards the top. Josh Street says, at Bird Prey 5, I could play a EU4 game with Turkestan and Kuroga. And Sci-Fi Nation says, can't work tomorrow. Can't go back to bed. I see. Thomas Bond says, DJ Oyssey, your nation state is gone on that online thing. No furries allowed, DJ.
Oh, I still haven't bought that yet because I can't get it any other way. But I do have Universe Sandbox.
Yeah, I do too. I was trying to use that last week when I did my Picard live, so I would have something on the screen just instead of my icon, but that didn't work too well.
Well, it works well for a science streamer. So
the simulation I picked was just way too fast, so it ended like within 5 minutes of starting the episode. So it's like, oh, well, that
it does take up a lot of RAM if you're speeding up time a lot.
Right.
God, it's crazy, that game.
Shrillmore says, like the noble termite, Kuroga is undermining Turkestan, literally. We need the uranium. That's true. You need lots of space to fit all those kids down there. Wow, just wow. Wesley Crusher says, so Turkestan is a poop spear, and then Kuroga is the creamy middle of it. Oh. I think that'd probably be the other way around, Wesley, because Kuroga is surrounding Turkestan, and you understand being surrounded means Turkestan would be on the inside, not on the outside. Colonel says, time is on your side. Yes, it is. Because why does Bird say Kuroga is the best medical care in the world, but here he is in New York City for medical care? Well, because he's a liar. No. So Kronos asked DJ, when are you going to DJ again? And DJ says tomorrow, 2 to 7 p.m. Eastern. So if you want to check out DJing on his radio, maybe one day he'll drop a link so we can all find him one of these days.
2 p.m. Eastern. I'll probably be home by then.
And I just lost my chat again. Oh, there we go. DJ Oyssey, that is your name, right? Truck 95 says, Bird Prey, have you closed all your tabs or just opened more? And Kronos says, that's like in a half an hour. Son of a bitch. Truck 95's about the same as yesterday. About the same as cat. Hey, Bird. By the way, did you want to stream right now? Because if you did, just let me know and I can wrap this up. I was just screwing around with XSplit today, so I wasn't really good doing anything important or anything.
Oh well. Yeah, I'm wanting to see 1917 myself. That reminds me, I've got the Joker to watch now.
Bird says, so I'm going back to watch 1917 about halfway through. I thought it was supposed to be a good movie. I haven't seen it yet. I was going to watch it, but now that you say it's not good, I'm kind of glad I haven't yet. Talk to you later. Yep, talk to you later, Bird. And Bird says, no, not streaming today. Okay. Have a good day, Bird. I'll probably see you around YouTube then. Everyone's saying goodbye to Bird.
Yeah, see you, Boyd. Let's see what it says about 1917.
Okay, and if you two want, I can't even talk right now. If you two want to talk for a second, I will be right back, guys.
Yeah, 1917's got George McKay, Dean Charles Chapman, Mark Strong, Richard Madden, Claire Dubuc, Colin Firth, and Benedict Cumberbatch. That's how you say it, isn't it? Or is it, hold on.
Simply rolling a log onto a flat car requires dozens of men.
I believe it's pronounced Cumberbitch.
Oh, this is fun.
The train itself is the most.
Remember what Auntie Tracker said? Okay.
Say what?
The wood will be used on the chain.
About calling people names before, you know.
And across the 24.
You know, if you had Benedict Cumberbatch on your show, you wouldn't exactly call him a buttermilk cover girl.
British rule brings more than infrastructure.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, can I post this in the chat? Everybody see that?
Yeah, Peter, give me 1 minute. I'll make you a mod. So you can actually in the chat.
All right.
When I get back, I'll make you a mod. Give me 1 more minute here.
You know, because there is a Benedict Cumberbatch name generator. And
Really?
now it's pronounced Butterfree Scratch and Sniff. You know, you could make a whole stream of just making up ways of saying Benedict Cumberbatch's name.
You'll just feel better. Feel Lemsip better.
That nation leader. Or maybe baseball back, cookie rash. No, baseball bat, coochie rash.
Yeah, almost sounds clean on there.
Yeah. No, I'll do it until he gets back.
The magnificent Jaguar. Right now, their very survival is at risk. We have to save the Jaguar while we still have the chance. Please help this inspiring animal by adopting one today with WWF. You'll receive this fascinating adoption pack and an adorable cuddly toy. Call 0800 035 7107 or search WWF Jaguar. An incredible, living, breathing legend.
Okay, Peter, you should be able to post a link now.
Okay. There you go, that's the Benedict Cumberbatch name generator, or the Beetlejuice Annie Thorpe name generator. Or should we try another one? The Botany Scratch and Sniff Generator. Booble's Snickers Bar. It's hilarious.
We do things a little differently. Our cutting edge technology means we can get you going.
No, I lost a bunch of chat. Looks like I did see Mr. Lundell showed up. I can't find your message, Mr. Lundell. So if you just said hi, if you said something else other than hi, I'm sorry. I'm trying to find where I got lost in chat here. There we go. I think I found it now. All right. Wesley Crusher says, DJ Oyssey ought to find your radio station. Exactly, DJ. And Chrono says, would you make a back DJ, Cinnabon? Wow, you would make a back DJ? What? I don't understand, Kronos. Thomas says, Bird is a criminal. Whoa.
Oh, you like this one?
Everyone knows that, Thomas.
He's called...
Thomas Potts is good news.
He's called Blender Dick Cumbersnatch.
Uh-oh, Sci-Fi Nation, you got someone debating you here because Kronos says Thomas Potts is true news.
Oh.
And Sci-Fi Nation says, Hail Karoga. And Kronos says, what is Mummer Snatch?
Brandy Buck Countryside.
Sci-Fi Nation says, has he said a boot? A boot?
A boot.
And Thomas Bond says, Sci-Fi Nation said, Sci-Fi Nation, he's watching a movie at home and isn't out on yet. That isn't out on yet. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
We need some of Bird's secret connection so we can watch movies sitting at home too.
Well, I'm sure he gets it through a VPN or something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, well, I was on sickness benefits until they decided to change the rules over here and decided I wasn't disabled enough.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, it's funny. Christ. So now I'm stuck looking for a part-time job, which hasn't turned up, even though I've been to plenty of interviews. I apply for enough jobs, you know. And I've even applied for a few full-time jobs, wondering if they can job share.
Right.
You know, I've even suggested this to agencies, and some of the agencies have actually said, oh, this is actually what we're going to plan on doing. But we can't do it at the moment. We're going to pass it by their bosses.
So, I mean, is the jobs market in the area you're in kind of good, or is it not doing too well? Or
well, no, I've got a pretty enormous business estate just to the back of us here.
Okay.
I mean, you know, it's not. It's factories and call centers and offices.
Right.
You know, so I mean, there's loads of choices. I mean, if you haven't heard of Greg's, you've never been to the UK, and the head office is actually based almost next door to us.
Oh, okay. Jesus.
Yeah, I'm in the home of Greg's the baker.
Okay. So hopefully you'll find something soon then, at least.
Yeah, well, I've applied for a good few places over the back. You know, I mean, Cytel, that's an American company. They do, well, contract call center work. There's Tesco Bank. They've got insurance and all sorts. You know, there's Concertrix, which does all sorts of call center work as well. I mean, by rights, I should be working in one of them and being able to at least walk to work, or at the most get the bus, because there's a bus from my housing estate around there because it's, you know,
Right.
I mean, it's the furthest I can walk without really having major problems. I can't even get up to the
Right.
nearest metro station without having to sit down a couple of times.
Yeah, that's rough.
But there is a decent bus service, so
That's good.
through
Yeah.
the estate and along the main road through the estate as well.
Mm-hmm.
And to the main roads at either side of us.
Right.
So it's not like I'm not served for public transport around here.
Yeah. That's good because I mean the area I live in Minnesota, we have zero public transportation. So if you need to go anywhere without a car, you have to get an Uber pretty much.
Yeah,
It's expensive.
Yeah.
Let's see, DJ Odyssey. I can put this. So okay, you did put up a link. It's not the link directly to his radio show, but I'm guessing it's a generic link that brings you to the station site, and then you can pick up and then you can check. And then you can play any station you want, and then I'm sure DJ's station will be listed once he's actually on the air. That's that. So if anyone wants that link, let's see. There we go. Oh, says thanks DJ with the PJ.
Hey.
Shrillmore says hashtags Captain's Log #1. I just did a #2. Clean it up and pen forward. And DJ Odyssey says, "You're welcome, Kronos. I knew you would love a unicorn onesie. Everyone loved that unicorn onesie. I think you wear it every night." And Sci-Fi Nation says, "Yes, DJ, I can put this one up." Okay. Oh yeah, and then Sci-Fi Nation puts up the donation link for DJ Oyssey. $300 for DJ Oyssey to wear the peacock suit. All donations go to help repair DJ's home, and he's up to $160 right now, so just over halfway there. Still from where we were yesterday. And DJ Oyssey says, "Son of a bitch." And Joshua says, "Chrono, sorry about the voice being so loud, but still trying to get my sound back to where it was before the hard drive crashed." And Chrono says, "No worries, just being a critic." And Joshua says that $300 is for DJ to wear a peacock suit with Leia slave girl costume over it. Yes, and from what I hear, DJ is saying that you have to pay him an extra $500 to not take the peacock suit off and show you the Leia costume. So I'd get on that too. DJ Odyssey says, "Hello, Mr. Lundell."
Hey, Mr. Lundell. Hello.
Whole name. Kronos says, "Son of a bitch." And DJ says, "No, Josh Street." Kronos says, "This is what happens when you try to help people." Yeah, I know, Kronos.
Mr. Longo. Billiard ball Charmander.
And Wesley Crusher says, "DJ Oyssey, I would listen to your shows. I would just request The Doors, Led Zeppelin, and AC/DC a lot."
Yeah, same here. Metallica and Iron Maiden and Rammstein. Yeah, just to name a couple.
And Josh Sheet says, "That isn't what the link says."
There is a band that you may not have heard of.
What's that?
From the UK.
Okay.
Massive Wagons.
I have not heard of them. But then again, I'm not a huge music guy, so.
I'll stick it on for you. Oh, they've got a new song. No, they haven't got a new song out.
Thomas Potts said, "DJ Oyssey, yeah, I tried listening once and the links didn't help." See, so DJ is posting dead links, so nobody still believes he works at a radio station.
Yeah, I've seen these fellas live. They're really good.
DJ Oyssey is like, "One good thing about my radio show is I don't talk much, just music. No one comes to hear me." Yeah, I don't believe that, DJ. Everyone comes to hear you. Wesley Crusher says, "DJ Oyssey, unless you can play birds singing, that's always the best." And DJ says, I have played birds singing on my show, and that's probably why DJ doesn't have a show anymore. I'm kidding, DJ. Sci-Fi Nation says, play the Kurogan National Anthem, DJ. And Thomas Potts says, DJ Odyssey, they did fire you. Wow. And they did fire you. Wow. Yes. And DJ Odyssey says, Thomas, that's why I have other links when I post on Twitter. Depending on what you're using to listen, depends on what link you have to use. Well, that's stupid. No, they didn't fire me. I don't know, DJ. And Josh says, breaking news, DJ Odyssey will go to a beach in a rainbow unicorn suit wearing a Leia Slave Girl bikini if he hits $1,000 and if he hits the $1,000 and the supplies to fix his home. That's
and the Leia Slave Girl.
Like a good deal. And DJ Odyssey tries to get out of it by saying there's no beaches around here, but we know that Illinois does border the Great Lakes. So yes, there are beaches around DJ Odyssey. So DJ Odyssey is clearly lying and saying there are no beaches around him.
Hey, Josh. Yeah, just sub, Josh.
Let's see. Oh no, I lost
policy towards India.
my chat jumped again. Sorry, guys. Oh, there we go. Chuck95 says, DJ Odyssey, would they let you raise money? You could play bird until you raise a set amount of money. That's actually not a bad idea, Track95. But then DJ Odyssey will probably get on some sort of terrorist watch list, and we don't need that.
No. Well, we know for certain that DJ Odyssey in a Leia Slave Girl outfit will make an anti-tracker super chat.
Oh, definitely. And Thomas Spencer says, DJ will do what if someone DJ will. Oh, I'm sorry, not what that. DJ will do that if someone pays for a flight to Hawaii. And the Epic Beer says, always remember to switch to Top Chat and unsub to Bird of Prey 5. Thanks. This has been a Puggo Prey public service announcement. That is a great service announcement. I should actually put that in the description of this video.
That's sacrilege, DJ. Turn you off for playing Massive Wagons, but turn you up.
Josh says, DJ, you're not far from a big lake. Exactly, Josh Street. That's what I'm saying. And DJ says that link is to the radio station I DJ. Oh, okay. So it is the actual link. So never mind. And Quin says buttermilk pat camel. DJ says whole, but you'll be wearing a peacock suit, so you'll be nice and warm.
Yeah, I think the YouTube chat is going a lot quicker than the StreamYard's chat.
Oh yeah, StreamYard is pretty slow, and I'm pretty far behind. This is what 12:39, so I'm almost 10 minutes behind Chad. Josh Street says hi to Peter Quinn, and Kronos says not a music person. Boo. Yeah, I'm sorry, Kronos. I honestly didn't really start listening to music until I was probably around 10 years old because my parents were just not into music at all, and they were huge talk radio people. So that's pretty much all we got to listen to in my house was talk radio.
My parents were all, well, my dad was well, and my uncle was punk. Yeah, my dad preferred the Pink Floyd-esque stuff, you know, and my mother liked Free. So I got a lot of rock and roll growing up.
Okay. Yeah, my dad wasn't into music, but my mom was just huge on talk radio. So that's basically the only thing we listened to at our house when growing up was talk radio. Ugh.
I mean, if I'm getting ready to go out, I'll stick on a talk radio, you know.
Oh yeah, but when you're a kid, it's like, oh, let's listen to something else.
The talk radio.
Hey,
I should really call in one day and tell them what I think.
Yep. Yeah, my mom loved calling into those shows. Oh, she'd embarrass the entire family. Let's see. Wesley Crusher says, I believe DJ Oyssey sits in his room wearing a unicorn onesie. Could be Wesley. I would take that bet.
I've got a Spider-Man onesie.
All right, so you heard it here first. Peter Quin in his next live stream will be wearing a Spider-Man onesie. And DJ ICS says, I've played worse than bird singing. I've played Yoko Ono once. Oh, no.
Cold.
That's mean.
Yeah.
Mr. Lundell, so I had to step away for a bit back now. Welcome back, Mr. Lundell.
And Epic Beard is here. Hey, Epic.
So some Peter Quin guy is here. Let's see. Sci-Fi Nation says, Epic Beard, you have been charged under the Kurogan Sedition and Treason Act of 2019. You'll be tried and convicted in Kuroga's highest court, after which Bird will decide your fatality. And by highest court, Sci-Fi Nation means the McDonald's down the street. DJ Oyssey says the beach is 2 hours away. Oh no, DJ. Oh no, 2 hours.
2 hours? The beach here is probably about half an hour on public transport.
That's right.
Even less if if I was next door to the metro.
Jonah says the bunnies are crushing your chest. Yes, they are. They actually do, and it hurts because I'm pretty sure they are trying to cave in my chest and kill me. So you're actually right, Kronos. DJ says it's cold and snowy out. That just sounds like excuses, DJ Odyssey. Just more excuses.
Hey Google, what's the weather like?
DJ says no. If I did that, they would just turn me off.
On time, it's 4 degrees and clear. Tonight, it's predicted to be 3 and partly cloudy.
Someone's TV's. Oh, that's your TV's really loud.
Nice sky watching weather. Hey Google, thank you.
Colin says it's snowy out. Also cold. It is. It's also really cold here too. And it's actually not snowing today, which I'm happy about. It was snowing yesterday though.
It's 4 Celsius according to Google. Madame Google.
DJ says, lucky I can't get into the stream. I mean, you can, DJ. I mean, do you want the link?
Of course you can. Where's the link gone? It's up the chat.
I mean, there. DJ, if you want to come try and defend yourself, there's the link, buddy. And actually, if anybody wants to join, you're more than welcome to. I just forgot to put it back in. I just lost where I was again. Why does this chat jump so much? There we go. Sci-Fi Nation says DJ should sing Baby It's Cold Inside. Yeah, you should. With Bird as a duet. Bird can be in a costume at his house and you can be at the lakeside. Hello, Unicorn Odyssey. Welcome.
When you shop on wayfair.co.uk,
Yeah.
what you want.
DJ? There you are.
I'm here.
It's DJ Sparkles.
I'm not DJ Sparkles.
DJ Sprinkles. Then.
Not
Yeah,
Sprinkles either.
That's right.
I look like a donut.
Yeah, I got Bedlington Humperdinck, and Bedlington is actually a town near me. It's also a name of a terrier as well.
All right, DJ. I suppose we'll give you a few minutes here to defend yourself.
Hey, DJ, come on, man.
What did we say that was false?
There's no defense. I'm just not going to a beach when it's freezing outside. I'm not wearing a Leia slave girl outfit.
I don't know. See, it might be a good thing
It's
to
called a
charge
polar
money to
plunge, DJ.
get people to not see you in the Leia costume.
Well, I'm not wearing it at all. No, forget it.
As far as it being cold outside, you'd probably get some good views doing the peacock polar bear plunge.
Everybody has that price stage.
Yeah, I do a peacock polar bear plunge, and I'll probably have another heart attack. So, no.
Well, Sci-Fi Nation will be there, and he'll have some pills standing by, ready to go. Well,
And no, I don't want Sci-Fi Nation to give me mouth to mouth either. So that's another reason not to do it.
darn it. Damn it. I'm sorry, Sci-Fi Nation. I tried.
Sci-Fi Nation, the fund is still at 160. It ain't went anywhere.
Yeah, but the thing is, DJ, everybody has their price. And to some
Yeah,
people,
well, some of my prices are going to be way so high that you all will forget this crap.
When's the deadline on this one, DJ?
There is no deadline, unfortunately, on this one.
Oh well, seriously, that's your mistake. You left it open, so now people can just donate. And sometime next year, you could be wearing the peacock suit.
I know it, son of a bitch.
Yeah, or
I'm sure to be sooner than that.
Oh, I'm sure.
well, you could wear the Leia Slave Girl outfit in the summer, which would be nice for it.
No.
You know.
And Wesley Crusher is trying to get himself banned from my stream. It seems like, bragging about his weather.
Oh yes.
No one with half a brain is going to want to see me in a Leia Slave Girl outfit.
I don't know. There's some really weird people on Bird Stream.
Yeah, but there is the comedy aspect. I mean, my point earlier was about anti-tracker super chat, and we all know what depth people will pay for Law Reloaded in a dress or Law Reloaded naked.
Yeah, Lore should sue. Lore should sue for some of the profits.
Yeah, he should. He should initiate a copyright claim. God, that would really piss anti-tracker off.
Oh, probably. I wouldn't doubt it.
That's okay. He pisses everybody else off at times.
I'm sorry. What, DJ?
He pisses everybody else off at times. So
yeah, it's it's
jerks.
Kronos, no, you I don't ban anybody except for Wesley Crusher.
To protect the settlers and its revenues from Kenyan coffee and livestock.
Let's see. Oh no, I lost all the chat again.
Imperial might prevail.
no, Mr. Lundell, I don't have the butt to pull it off. I actually have no butt; it's just flat. So no, I could not wear it.
My arse has gone a little bit flabby now. I'm over 40.
In February 1960,
See, even Trek 95 agrees that he never ever wants to see me in the slave girl outfit.
Oh, I agree too.
Yeah, I was Kronos. I ran over lots of nuns.
The only ones that seem to want to see me in it is Sci-Fi Nation and Kronos.
And old ladies.
Well, and Anti-Tracker and Bird.
Yeah.
That's because
lots
they're
of
warped.
They just want some of that. They just want to make a super chat out of it. Get some of that sweet YouTube money off of you.
And the only one I've seen do anything with it so far has been Thomas Potts.
Well, I think Vile Mike said he's got something coming up for it too.
Well, he said it, but he hasn't done it yet, so I'm safe.
If you're still here, Vile, and you're listening, he's waiting. DJ's waiting for your video.
Well, I think the only thing he was going to do, though, was show a picture of me in it. And
Oh, that's right. The horse, yeah.
And put Caddy going, horsey.
Yeah, but what he didn't tell you, it's going to be a 1-hour loop.
Son of a bitch.
All right, for some reason, I lost like 90% of the chat, and I'm really sorry, everyone. Let's see, Thomas Potts, Churchham will not donate for Kuroga cause to humiliate the great leader of Bunnyland.
What's the link for that Sci-Fi Nation? I've never heard of them.
I'm sorry, Peter, what was that?
Sci-Fi Nation saying that I sound like Wildman from the Sean Atwood's channel. Never heard of either of them.
I don't know. Is Sean Atwood's YouTube channel?
Yes, well, as far as I know.
Oh, look it up.
I should post the link.
Yeah, go ahead.
Now, the crazy thing is, I've gained another 7 subs since the unicorn stream.
See, and you were worried you were going to lose subs.
I've gained at least, well, I've gained 2 subs today.
Yeah, good job.
Josh and Kronos.
Yeah, it was actually weird on my Picard commentary thing, which wasn't very good, I admit. I lost a subscriber, but I got over 200 views on it. So.
Oh well.
That.
Pros and cons. I don't know how many people have seen my thoughts on Picard and the Mandalorian yet. Here we are.
I don't know if I did.
How do I get it up? It'll be in analytics, won't it? I've got 3 likes.
Mandel says, anti-checker's warped. I think Bird of Prey just goes along with the crowd. Yeah, that could be it. Sci-Fi Nation says, Wesley Crusher, your girlfriend is into cross-dressing? I hope not. Because then she might be a secret lesbian, Wes, and that'd be sad for you.
I've got one.
Street just says border. DQ Doom says Wesley Crusher at the trap.
Oh, I've got 3 new.
Yes, YouTube.
Okay. This video.
I'll look up that channel once we're done here. Sci-Fi. Actually, let me look it up now and we'll compare it right now.
Average watch time was 3 minutes 40. Whoa.
Huh.
Can't reach dirt deep in your carpet. You could try washing it like you do your clothes.
Sean Atwood. Alright, and you said he sounds like a wild man. I'm Sean Atwood, so let's see if we can find a wild man on here. And we'll compare his voice, and hopefully he won't copyright me.
Wash after wash, residue could build up in the machine causing even in short cycle, Calgon 3-in-1 in every wash. Calgon protects your machine from limescale, residue, and odor. Clean a machine, clean the clothes. Ladies and gentlemen, imagine if your phone contained a remarkable SID pumped with a colossal 60 gigabytes for just £20 a month for 18 whole months.
Well, that's not bad.
It's a January sale.
Hey Peter, your TV is coming through really loud through the stream. There you go.
Yeah, so I got 3 new subscribers from that one video, and the average watch time was 3 minutes 40 on it. 4.5 second, 4 minutes 30-second video, which isn't too bad. Eh?
No, it's not bad.
Yeah. So I'm going. I don't know how many my channel has got yet. Let's see. Oh no. Right. Okay. Gotta get back into that chat. I forgot to click.
Should be a wild man playlist. All right, thank you. All right, wild man.
Where is the link? You've got it. Right, how many subs?
Oh, whoops. I need to. Probably would help if I shared sound here. Whoops. Sorry, 1 second. Okay, so Sci-Fi, you're saying he sounds like this guy?
Okay. I hadn't been importing X for a year.
What do you think? You guys think that sounds like Peter?
He sounds South African, I think.
Yeah. It's similar, but yeah, it's definitely not the same. See if the other guy does.
Yeah. Well, the accent, Geordie sounds Well, with certain words, it sounds
Probation.
a lot like Jamaican. You know, when I say bacon,
Yeah.
like bacon. Bacon. Bacon, like.
That's what they thought.
Yeah, I was trying to scrub
Like
through
the,
to see if I could find.
we all
Oh, here we go.
It's okay.
Now he's talking.
know Hitman involved in
Who you're talking about, or who this person is. Some Italian. Who you're talking about.
the true crime podcast. Cards or
Get where you get, Owen. Go on.
it's going to be fast.
Oh, maybe it was that guy.
Get where you get, Owen.
Yeah, no, I don't think so. I mean, it's close sci-fi, but yeah.
Yeah, the inflections sound similar.
Yeah.
But not the accent.
Right. So we'll call that fake news, Sci-Fi Nation. All right, and I just lost where I was again. Darn it.
The hunt for Red October. But yeah, Kronos, but Alexandra isn't here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What do you have planned for tonight, DJ? Anything special? Any streaming? Or?
I have a live stream I'm going on tonight to play Name That Tune to try to defend my championship.
Is that with Vance?
That was over on what was the guy's channel? Guy's channel?
Pawn Stars.
Right.
Stars.
I did.
Stars, isn't that a TV channel over there?
Yes, I did subscribe. So yeah. What time is that at?
9 p.m. Eastern.
Cool.
Yeah, I'll definitely try and stop by and see that.
Me. About,
Are you still up against Mary then?
No, Mary's not going to be on this week. It's Mandy Summers, some lady named Erin, and who the heck is that other one? I gotta look back on the message.
All right, we know it's not me. I just say that because usually when someone says, who the heck was that other one, and they're usually referring to me.
Sean Stackhouse.
All right. Cool. And then this game decides whether you go up to the championship then, yeah?
No, the last year's championship is over with.
Oh, okay.
If I win tonight, then I will be guaranteed a spot in the 2020 championship.
I see.
But yeah, I'm going against Sean Stackhouse, some Aaron Handy Girl, and Mandy Summers.
Did they tell you what kind of music it's going to be in beforehand or no?
This is just going to be whatever tonight. It's not going to be the specialty show like I won the last one.
Right. Uh-oh.
So I may lose this one.
So, all right, everyone, head over and watch DJ tonight. Get the shit kicked out of him and name that tune.
I'll be asleep.
Because once I start playing music past the 90s, I'm screwed.
It'll all be 2000s hip hop.
Probably. The only chance I'll have is if it happens to hit on country or rock.
Right.
But if it sticks on hip hop, I'm screwed.
Oh, I would be too. Actually, I'd be screwed on anything, to be honest. I'm terrible with shit like that. I think the worst question someone can ask me is, what's your favorite band? And someone's like, I don't have any idea. Whatever's on the radio.
Sci-Fi Nation, shut the hell up. I'm not a boomer.
He's close.
Boomer either.
20s are evil. See, F Beer says, I don't know the others, but I do know who Stackhouse is. Andy Girl sounds sweet.
It's actually Stackhouse's first time playing it, so I'm not too worried about him or the Aaron Girl. Because they're going to be like what the hell's going on. So I'm not too worried about them two. It's Mandy that I have to worry about. Especially if she starts jiggling.
Yeah, Bird would probably cheat if he was playing. Yeah, he probably would win in cheating. All right, let's see. Where are we? 139.
No, Mr. Lundell, I'm not a boomer. I'm Gen X.
I'm Gen X as well. The only boomer is Anti-Tracker.
And technically, he's still Gen X.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, well.
He just looks like a boomer.
Yeah.
Wait, are you older than Anti-Trucker, DJ?
The what?
Are you older than Anti-Trucker?
No, I'm a couple of years younger.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I'm only going to be 49 this year.
Oh, okay.
I shall be 42 this year.
Yeah, I'll be 41.
We all know what that means.
Yeah, if you're not down with that, I got 2 words for you. Suck it!
42.
So Peter becomes the answer for everything.
Yeah, well, quite right. Everybody should have gotten that.
And Sci-Fi Nation says only. I'm guessing that's for DJ's age.
Peter is going to be the answer to life and everything.
Life, the universe, and everything.
That's right.
Just don't forget your towel.
No, never do. If you didn't know what 42 means, you lose your nerd privileges.
Well, see, I just proved I knew what 42 was, so I didn't lose mine.
As did Cinnabon when he was reminded.
Yeah, Tubian says is singing to Josh Street. Come to my live stream. Don't say maybe. Do.
At least he's not singing Baby Shark.
That's right. I'm sorry, Tubian. Are you streaming right now? Because if you are, I can wrap this up, buddy. If you want me to. I mean, it's
Yeah,
doing
Bird
it.
is 78er as well.
Also 43. Dope.
No, well, I know now.
And now we have the Epic Beard singing Baby Shark.
Aw,
Beard, you're worrying me.
Baby Shark.
Baby Shark. Never heard.
Hey, no, wait a minute. Baby bunny, do. Baby bunny, do. No, never mind.
What's my record watches? I think on one live stream I had 20 something, and I don't even remember which one it was. Yeah, around 20. I think 25 has been my record for viewers in the room at once.
You need to go on right after Anti-Tracker.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was for a while, and then that's kind of. I also know it's kind of the time you like to go on too. So I watch and see if you go on, because if you go on, then I don't, obviously.
Well, I only did it because nobody else seemed to go on, and that one night I hit like 32.
Yeah.
Well, Bird went on, didn't he? Give us a minute. I'm gonna grab another cup of tea.
It's not my favorite song, Trek 95.
Epic Beard says, actually never listened to Baby Shark, just going with what I've heard on streams. I've never heard the song either. So Kronos says, Cinnabon, well, we tried and you didn't help. What? I'm sorry. I'll try to be more helpful next time, Kronos. And Track 95 says, DJ Oyssey, Baby Shark, do. At least you can sing your favorite song. Sing the Baby Shark song, DJ.
But Cinnabon, you're still holding it as many watchers as I average.
Yeah, which is kind of strange, actually, because usually people drop off, but that's probably because I'm usually playing a game, and that's, yeah, with my game streams, usually viewer retention is only around a half an hour or so.
And I have to stream for like 5 hours before I have anything like close to 200 views.
Yeah, the most of my streams top out around 60 views, and then so that Picard one was the highest viewed one I've ever had yet so far. So I'll probably do it again. I just need to do a much better job than I did last time, because I think this week I'll actually just watch the episode and then go live, because trying to commentate live on a show you've never watched before is just way too difficult.
Kronos, I'm not whining. I was just pointing out a fact. Son of a bitch.
No, you did all you could. No shame in that. Well, thank you, Kronos. I do try sometimes. Kronos, DJ, honestly, while you really whine. Epic Beard says, yeah, maybe Bunny needs to do more of these and less games. Yeah, I think so, Epic. I'm going to actually try to start splitting up gaming streams. And honestly, the only reason I was doing gaming so much is I was using the game screen as a crutch, essentially. Because in the beginning, there was maybe 3 people in the room, if I was lucky, almost the first month. So a lot of the time, I was actually just talking to myself. So having the game screen up and being able to talk about the game was basically just so I wouldn't just be sitting there going, is anyone going to show up? And Sci-Fi Nation, 5.5 hour stream, only 109 views. Yeah, exactly, Sci-Fi. It's hard to get people to watch on the replays sometimes. The years are, I mean, like you, DJ, Bird, and Anti obviously are a lot more fun to watch on replay, because it's just people talking instead of just me playing a game. So I do understand that. And let's see. Kronos says yes. The boomer whines.
No, people just watch my streams to see when I get booted off my own stream, and
exactly right. Yeah, Showmore says, Cinnabon, that song was a reference to the fact that Anti-Striker plays Bird. Oh, okay. I see. I'm streaming for Dirtbag Baby at the beginning of the streams. I gotcha. Okay, Tubian. I just didn't. So if you were streaming, I would have ended, and since I'm not really doing anything anyway. Okay. Vile Mike. Okay, back from putting out a small fire. Okay. Do you want the link again, Vile? You can join us if you'd like.
Yeah, he's out putting out small fires.
At least they're just small, not giant. It's only small fires, so you're obviously not hanging around with Sci-Fi Nation.
Yeah, Sci-Fi Nation loves to start large fires.
And Kronos, DJ Oyssey, did you just yell at me? And DJ says, yes, I did. And Vile Mike, that was a metaphorical fire. I gotcha. And welcome back, Vile Mike.
Howdy, folks.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm dealing with the system I use at work. We updated it last month, and it's been full of errors and bugs. And my boss is complaining, saying, hey, you have these 2 projects that you didn't complete. And I'm like, well, one of them I completed. The other one was an error, so I didn't complete it because it was on my end, it was a combination of 2 projects that were already completed. So I wasn't going to submit something that I didn't technically work on. And she's like, just submit it anyway and explain that it was an error. I can't have this on my system. I can't delete them. I don't know what I'm doing. And I'm like,
ooh, the Jadoon.
And now she's like, you need to submit the other one. I'm like, it's already submitted. It's not on my system anymore. Well, it's still showing up on my system as you need to do it.
Oh, sure.
And I'm like, I can't.
It's always fun.
This new system, I swear, if I have the time to actually start filling out applications or something for another place, I'm gonna just quit.
I don't know.
This is getting ridiculous.
Yeah. I hear that, man. So, Wesley Crusher asked DJ, says to DJ, I was booted off my own stream on Saturday when AT and Bird showed up.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that's kind of a reoccurring theme. AT gets on a stream with somebody, and he just goes wild, and you can't get a word in edgewise.
Yes, he does love to talk.
Because I seen that the other night when he was over on Nerdrotics, and there was quite a few people complaining in chat that he wouldn't shut up.
Oh, it was just hilarious how they were just giving him shit about being so long-winded.
That's why he doesn't have others on his streams, is because he is so long-winded.
He doesn't want to share.
It
He
is
wants to
hard
have
to
a
get in a
conversation,
word, though.
people, with himself.
And then he calls me out on his stream about not reading every single comment or just answering comments. And I'm thinking to myself, well, hey, they're all typing in there. They can see what's being said.
Right.
They don't need me to read every single thing.
We don't. Especially not if they're talking to somebody else.
Right. Yeah, I tend to skip over a lot of the cross-talking stuff. But I mean, and I actually do what DJ does too.
In the chat that don't need to be read out loud.
Right.
Yeah, that's it.
And at least we're not like Bird that says that we're not going to read the hellos anymore, and then the next 30 seconds we're reading the hellos.
Hello, says.
And then you bring it up, and he's like, "Son of a bitch!"
Josh Street was #1 today. Or it's normally Tom
Beard. I am too reading comments. I just don't read them out loud.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I catch myself tending to do what you do too, DJ, and just answering the question instead of actually reading it too. So,
well,
but I'm lucky that Anti-Trucker doesn't watch my stream, so I don't need to worry about him calling me out on that.
Well, I don't know why he's been watching lately. I think he's just trying to figure out what's going on with me to see if I'm going to pass him up too.
That wasn't Gloucester on the TV. That was Durham Cathedral.
Well, he's also got to check up on us every now and then just to make sure we're not gaining subs too fast.
I'm not going that fast. I'm only at 349, so.
You're still gaining more than me. I've only got up to 110, so I only gained 10 so far the entire month of January.
And the majority of those subs I got from Foley.
Oh.
Yeah, I've been stuck at 58 for a while now.
New Year's Eve, right around there, I jumped probably 70 subs because of Foley alone.
Whoa, nice.
I haven't even checked yet. DJ, are you certified yet on anitrucker.com?
You know, originally I was certified, but I had Bird take me off of it because of some comments Anti-Trucker said.
Why? What did you say?
Oh, he was just talking about how I needed to do better with videos and stuff, and I was like, well, hey, I'm doing it my own way. I don't need it.
Right. Oh, it's funny. I remember like the second day I started streaming, Bird was in a stream and he mentioned my channel and he's like, well, I'll add you to the Certified Nerd stream. And I went there the next night. I was like, no, you won't, because I don't have 100 subs.
Well, I finally hit 100 and I don't even know if I am yet.
Being a certified nerd doesn't mean that you have the best streaming equipment. It means that you know your stuff at the end of the day, really. Well, that's how I would see it.
Bird put me on Certified Nerds when I hit 100, and then I told him to take me off.
Huh. I can't tell how many have subscribed to my channel. Where would I find that?
Hey, Life with Matthew does not have 100 subs.
As soon as you go to your own page there.
Namer, yell at Bert. Yeah, it looks like Vile, you didn't get added yet. No.
Maybe I'll ask him to next time.
Yeah, I think we both need to demand it since Life with Matthew got on the list.
Is it down the left? No, it's not down the left.
Wesley, who are you guys? What am I watching? I'm not sure. Wes, you're just watching a weird stream today. So I had nothing planned, and I just came on because I was playing with that XSplit.
Yeah. That's live from Earth, Wesley.
Yeah, shut up, Wesley.
Type anything in chat, Peter, and I'll tell you how many subs you got.
Yes, Trek 95. I actually did see. I was watching that. It was funny because you had to cancel that real quick before Alexa sent him his light bulb.
Right, I'm posting this in chat.
Well, just in case he's watching now, Alexa, order light bulbs.
That's right.
You have 62 subscribers, Peter.
Oh no! All right,
Whoa.
let me just make sure Wesley's not higher subs than me.
If
And
you haven't subscribed, subscribe to my channel. And of course, Cinnabunnies.
All right, Wesley still has less subscribers than me, so I'm still happy.
Go to my channel first, and then and then subscribe to Cinnabun. Because that's how it works.
Yeah, help me get over that 60 mark. That seems to be the impossible number to hit for me.
Yeah, and then it'll be 75.
Who else is on here? Trek Yards, Star Trek Nitpickers, Neuronic, Mecha, Master Alex. Is Master Alex?
A lot of those people are definitely deserving of it.
Yeah.
The Master is in Dr. Alex's nemesis.
The only reason I want to be on the list is because I think it might get more, and if I hit the 1,000, I might be actually be able to make some money from this.
Oh, exactly. Right.
Well, as I say, it's only pennies for the advert. It's from the videos that you get most of your ad revenue. The rewatch value.
Yeah, speaking of that, the video I have with the highest rewatches is actually the origami video I did last Star Wars Day.
Oh, yeah.
So here's my thing. The way I was been planning out trying to do videos, because I want to try to do at least one video a week, is the first Sunday of the month, I want to do a Voltron. The third Sunday of the month, I'm going to do Star Trek. The one in between those two, I wanted to do a top 5 list, but I don't have any real big ideas for the fourth Sunday of each month.
Right.
Like today. Today, I'm just going to post the little meme thing I did for DJ's Rainbow Unicorn thing, which is only like 2 minutes long at the most.
Oh, yeah.
But what do you guys think I should do? You think I should do more of the origami videos or what?
Yeah, you should try it, man. If that got your highest view count so far, I'd do another one like that and see what it does.
My highest view came from that Ricky Gervais thing.
The other idea I had, sorry for going off on the thing, what you said, DJ, was bringing back the some stuff I found, but they've the lowest view rates, if anything.
Yeah.
Oh.
But I mean, that was probably when you were newer too. So I mean, bring it back now and then trying again, maybe you might have better luck with it. What was I gonna do?
My biggest video had over 1,200 views, but it's like 7 years old too.
Yeah, my biggest one is still my Zelda timeline video #1, and it's got like 10,000 views, but
oh wow,
it's also 10 years old.
Yeah,
it still seems to get like 5 or 6 views every month.
Jesus.
Oh well, that's canny that.
Epic Beard loses 3 subs every day due to I deleted all the content for 6 months. Oh, okay. When I make more content, I should get 0 subs.
Yeah. Oh my.
I'm sorry, Vile. Were you saying something? I cut you off there.
No, I was done.
Thomas Potts breaking. Sci-Fi Nation criticizes his leader.
Hell!
Sci-Fi
Yes,
Nation.
I have missed you. Christ, you'll never guess who's appeared through the teleporter. It's old Captain fucking Sexy Pants.
All right.
Yeah, same here, Epic Beard. I was technically monetized 10 years ago as well.
Yeah, that's really dumb that they didn't grandfather you guys into it. I don't see why they wouldn't. That's ridiculous.
Well, I'm assuming that when Google bought YouTube, it made a lot of changes, and they probably couldn't grandfather them in because they didn't have it wasn't written into the original contracts.
Right.
And
Yeah.
the
Right.
assistant was the doctor, so he gave him a big kiss.
Shromor, my highest viewed video was 807,000, but it's nearly 10 years old. Wow.
Damn, you got me beat, Sharon.
Holy shit. What was the video about? Jesus. Your Quin cast. Captain
I know how I could probably gain a ton of subscribers really quickly if I wanted to spend $10.
How's that?
Get CBS All Access and start doing live reactions to Picard.
Yeah. That's the only reason why I'm doing it is just to try and grow the channel a bit.
But I'd have to do live reactions as soon as it dropped.
That's why I did mine at 2 a.m. last week.
No, it's good. It'll still cost you more than $10, DJ, because they're only releasing one episode every week, so you're still gonna have to pay for multiple months.
Right.
I'm just saying I'd have to pay for it each month, and
Well, you could get the cheaper one.
Or the trailers for this episode. I didn't see anyone put any of the. Well, I haven't seen any at all this season.
I was thinking about it though when The Stand comes out, because I don't think too many of the people that we know will cover that one.
I don't think anyone.
I like that story. Yeah, Stephen King. I'll probably be watching it as well.
Yeah, that'd be a good one to do.
Yeah.
I probably won't watch it. Stephen King stuff is so hit and miss for me.
Yeah. I wasn't a fan of the first one, so I probably wouldn't watch the second one. But I'd watch your review of it, DJ, because I watch other people's reviews of stuff that I don't watch, but
see, I'm just not a big Stephen King fan.
Either am I.
Well, I always loved The Stand, and I love the original miniseries. And I'm just curious on how they're going to screw it up and turn it super political.
Oh, yeah.
Because, come on, it's got people in it like Whoopi Goldberg.
Oh, excellent.
You're telling me the star of the film Eddie would make a political TV show?
Yeah. I know. So hard to realize.
Thomas Potts, my highest video is probably 20, but I don't care, yeah.
They actually do have some good actors going to be in this, though.
Oh, like...
They got James Marsden playing Stu Redman.
Kronos, please don't unsub. Please stay.
They even got Greg Kinnear playing Glenn Bateman.
I'll take your word for it. I don't remember the original made-for-TV movie for The Stand, and I never read the book, so...
Well, the original had Lieutenant Dan.
Gary Oldman?
No. The hell was his name? Shit, I can see his face too.
Gary Sinise.
Yeah, Gary Sinise was in it.
Well, I had my Gary.
He was in the older one, wasn't he?
DJ Vile, you guys take over for 3 minutes. I'll be right back.
All right.
I'll do my best.
Huh.
I notice you don't trust the Brit to do anything.
I'm sorry.
See, the original had like Gary
You also
Sinise,
do?
Molly Ringwald,
Yeah.
Matt Frewer, Corin Nemec, Ray Walston, Rob Lowe.
Ah, it was Rob Lowe, not Gary Sinise. Aye.
But the new one's got like Heather Graham in it, Whoopi Goldberg, Amber Heard, Alexander Skarsgård,
Yeah.
Well, how about this, DJ? You do your review of it. If you do a non-spoiler review of it, if you say it's good, I'll watch it. If you say it's really bad, I'll watch it. But if it's just in the middle of the road, I'm not going to care.
Well, see, I'm not going to be able to tell because CBS All Access is putting this out as episodes. And they've got it listed for 10 episodes right now, but they only have Randall Flagg listed as for one episode. So I'm kind of thinking they're going to try to stretch this out over a couple of seasons.
Oh.
But apparently Stephen King is writing a different ending for this version.
Ah, cool. Probably more up to date, I would think.
Which scares me because we know how Stephen King is. So I kind of got the suspicion it's going to go off the rails.
Yeah.
Well, again, I'll take your word for it. You know more about The Stand than I do. I just kind of think Stephen King's a stuck-up SOB who's plays into his own hype.
Well, he's got his ass in trouble here recently by a comment he said. So the SJWs have turned against him.
Well, I turned against him during one of his interviews for the novel Cujo, where he basically says, I'm such a good writer. I was so fucking high on cocaine that I don't remember anything one night, and I woke up with a award-winning book.
Yeah, I seen that interview too.
And since then, I'm like, you know what? I don't give a shit if you're that good of an author. Tooting your own horn when you're that high on cocaine is not a good idea.
No. Definitely.
Oops. No, stop, Cam.
Is that the last that played General Landry as well?
Yeah, so DJ, you said
if you want to see Stephen King at his best, just watch the movie Maximum Overdrive.
Yeah, I like that movie.
I like that movie too because of how horrible it is. It's one of those so bad it's good movies.
And yet there's two versions of that movie.
Is there?
Because there's also Trucks, which is basically the same thing ripped off from that same story.
I don't know if I've seen Trucks. I may have seen it as a kid because my dad was really into watching those bad B movies at the time.
Yeah, the name doesn't ring a bell with me either.
But it was one of those that was produced by somebody else, so you didn't have the Stephen King cameo in it, and it wasn't hyped as the big Stephen King movie, but it's still the same damn thing from the short story.
Colonel says the Stand was good. King is a political wreck. So Josh Street says, I feel bad. My first video, Bird of Prey 5 to the Moon. No one likes to watch it. Oh, honestly, Josh, a lot of us, I didn't even know that you had a Bird of Prey video out. So drop the link in. We'll go watch it. If it's not long, I'll play it right now. So I was listening while I was in the other room. DJ, you said so King got in trouble with the SJWs. Was that long ago, or do you think that's because they're screwing around with the show?
Oh no, it was totally something else different besides the show. He made a comment. It was like 2 weeks ago. I'm trying to remember what the hell. Because I try not to pay attention to it too much.
Right.
No, they haven't got the IMDb up for this week's Doctor Who yet.
Kronos loves Heather Graham. Now or 20 years ago, Kronos.
Captain Jax has already started his tricks. He beamed up another two of his companions and then went on to comment, "Oh, 3 of you now. Oh, I had a dream about that." And we all know what kind of dream Captain Jack has about that. Don't he? Don't we?
Let's see, Shromore says Jamie Sheridan, who played Randall Flagg, was a perfect cast in the original The Stand series.
Yeah, he was.
Was he?
Actually, if you're wanting to watch that, it's all on YouTube. Well, it is for my country anyway.
Well, I'm sure it is somewhere on YouTube. You can find almost everything on here.
Yeah.
I like those. Somebody did put up a posting on Twitter that said, with all the coronavirus outbreak, if anybody starts dreaming of either of these two, we know we're all fucked. And it showed a picture of Jamie Sheridan as Flagg and Odessa Young as Mother Abigail.
Oh.
Actually, though, they got it wrong because that's Ruby Dee, not Odessa. So this person don't even know what the hell they're talking about.
Mr. Lundell says, look for Trump reference or 20 since King's writing it. Oh, so this is why I don't give a shit about the new one. The OG was the only one. If you're trash with the coke and go with psychedelics, King, you'd be more creative. Josh Reed, I put it on AT's website last year for the Hypnotrip post. Okay.
See, Tubian knows the song from The Stand. Baby, can you dig your man? He's a righteous man.
And Tubian is not a big fan of tooting their own horn either. I loved Joaquin Phoenix's reaction to being asked about Joker at the Golden Globes. Isn't that old news?
Oh, I can agree with that one.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, actually, Kronos, I don't know. Let's look that up. So we'll look up Heather Graham in a minute. See how well she's aged.
Well, is he talking about Heather Graham or is he talking about Jamie Sheridan?
I have no idea. I think it was Heather Graham. We'll look up both.
Well, Heather Graham was playing the pronoun game.
Who is Jamie Sheridan?
Heather Graham is going to be in The Stand.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then they got Jovan Adepo playing Larry Underwood.
Okay, so let's see.
Adepo.
He's from the UK.
Okay,
He was in The Watchmen.
Pictures. Let's see. All right, she hasn't aged horribly, I guess. And Jamie.
Yeah.
Cheryl, is that what it was?
Jamie Sheridan.
Jamie Sheridan.
Sheridan.
Should be spelled Jamye or something like that. Or Jayme or some shit like that. It's
Okay,
a weird
there we go. There we go. Images. And, oh, whoops. Just need to switch this. That looks like a dude.
It is a dude.
All right. Well, damn it, I don't want to look up a dude.
We'll put female at the end of the search.
I did that wrong. Oh, well. Doobie and Baby Ink. All right, that's the song.
Yeah, you're not Captain Jack, are you?
Thomas Potts report Kobe Bryant dead in helicopter crash. Are you serious?
I don't see anything by any of the real news services saying it.
Yeah. Okay. I don't see anything either.
I'm not a
Yeah,
Lakers
okay,
fan or
TMZ.
whatever team he's playing for now, so I don't care.
TMG just tweeted that out. That he's dead. That he died in a helicopter crash. 8 minutes ago. TMZ breaking. Kobe Bryant has died in a helicopter crash.
Oh.
Why couldn't have it happened to Kanye West instead?
Right? Exactly. Why couldn't he have been in the other helicopter? Thomas Potts, breaking news on my stream. Thank you, sir.
Kobe Bryant's a basketball player. I don't know what team he plays for anymore, but I know he was a Laker, and I know he was like a Raptor, I think.
Yeah, I didn't think he was even playing anymore. Maybe he is.
Oh, the nanovirus.
Well, obviously he's not anymore, but
Nanogene.
I'm white. I don't follow most basketball.
Me neither.
We finally get to see what happens.
He's retired. That's what I thought, Josh. Okay.
Captain Jack into the face of Bo.
Hold on, Kronos. Let me share my screen.
Well, if he's dead, he's certainly retired now.
Yeah, exactly. That's him right there.
Yeah.
Wow, that's
yeah. I don't really follow any sports ball anymore because ever since the Chargers left San Diego, I didn't care about football. I never really cared about baseball because the Padres are, the Padres. So.
Right.
Yeah, in this country, you're not allowed to pick up Newcastle United and then move them to, say, London.
Right. I mean, I used to watch baseball because I used to play, but then I really don't watch any other sports either, except all of Minnesota teams are just crap. I mean, they do well during the season, they get to the playoffs, and then just fucking choke. Almost every year, it's ridiculous. And every year, fans are always out there. Hey, we're going to the Super Bowl or we're going to the World Series. And it's like, no, we're not.
Yeah, that goes for all sports ball teams.
So we've been going to the championship series for the last 20 years. We've never made it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kronos, I don't want anyone to die per se, but I'm also not going to shed a tear if certain people die, and I might laugh if they die in a very funny manner.
Right. And then the Kobe Bryant thing for me, it goes in that's a crying. That's a shame.
Hey, I was upset at Terry Jones when Terry Jones died, but then I watched some of his greatest sketches and I was laughing with him.
Hockey is the best, Thomas Potts. Thomas, I think working too much is starting to damage your brain. I hate hockey. I cannot stand hockey. I'm sorry. And I live in Minnesota where it's supposed to be a huge sport.
I will say that San Diego does have a pretty good hockey team. The San Diego Gulls. It's not what's the term? Professional, but it's one of the lower tiers.
Right. But
they do win quite a bit. It's good to have at least one winning team, even if it's not.
Yeah, that's true. So I remember when I was really little, we had the North Stars here before they moved to wherever the hell they moved to, and then I used to like hockey then because the stadium was the old Met Stadium, so it was right where the Mall of America is now, so it was probably about just a mile from my house, so I could go to games all the time when I was a kid. But then after they moved, I lost all interest in hockey.
I will say hockey is fun to watch if you're there in person.
I don't know, DJ.
I didn't do it.
Sports ball, it's always fun in person. Or if you're watching with a group of people and you're watching it on the TV, that's still fun.
Because DJ was live at a game and he did not look very impressed.
It was boring as hell to me.
Oh, you can
No,
tell.
baseball is what's boring. I've actually fallen asleep at games.
Drunk and start shouting at the TV, DJ.
I was actually at the game.
The fun level.
Yeah, I remember when I was a kid, the most exciting part of the game for me was watching the stupid Zamboni.
Yeah, Trick 95. My roommates have season tickets to the Gulls, and they're like $200 a year for the entire season. It's awesome.
Uh-oh. Where the Cyberman? Uh-oh.
Baseball is boring to watch. Yeah, I liked playing it, but yeah, it's a way too slow of a game to watch.
Yeah, I played baseball back, like in Little League type stuff.
Yep.
And I was just a horrible fat little kid who couldn't do anything but hit the damn ball. And that was the only reason I was on the team, was because every time I got up to bat, I'd hit a home run. But they'd stick me out in the outfield, and I'd just sit there doing nothing.
Yep, that's for when I first started. Yeah, they'd always stick me in the outfield, and I fucking hated it because there would be nothing to do, and then I was just there because I was their base stealing champion.
Oh, she used a memory replacer on herself, like what David Tennant did, a future doctor. Well, a possible future doctor.
Right. Yeah.
Julie Bryant was a WWE legend. I did not know that. I'm learning something new about him.
Dusty Rhodes.
What?
Oh, Kobe Bryant. Oh, whatever. Whoever he is.
Yeah, I mean, it could be fake news because every time I click that tweet, it goes to a bad link. So, maybe.
But the doctor, yeah.
I guess we'll see if the other news outlets pick it up in the next hour.
Well, I've got Variety reporting it. The Independent, Yahoo Sports is now reporting it.
Then I'd go with it's true. Okay.
I wouldn't know if it's actually true yet. I'd wait till it was actually confirmed somewhere.
Yeah, that's true. It is Variety in those guys. Man, I would hate to be the reporter that got that wrong, though, if it is wrong.
Another past doctor, eh?
I'm sorry. What did you say?
Another doctor that the doctor's completely forgotten about.
Is a new episode on right now? Is that what you're watching?
Yeah.
Okay.
How in the hell can you watch that crap?
I shouted, Captain fucking Jack.
How the hell can you be watching that?
Well, the first episode was better than last season, so I'm giving it a go. The writing seems a lot better.
Yeah, Epic Beard. I actually broke a bone in my foot when a ball hit me right in the foot when I was playing. I still ended up playing for the rest of the game and the rest of the season, but...
Oh, God, I was pitching and I took a line drive right to one of my eyes.
Oh, at least you didn't go blind.
I know. I had a patch for 3 months, though. It sucked. I broke the eye socket. It was terrible.
The funniest bit about having a broken foot and still playing ball was my coach was like, well, when you hit the home run, you don't technically have to run the bases, so who cares if you can run then? And if you're out in the outfield, you don't really have to run either.
Right.
So.
Oh. Yeah.
I did like when we had our little home run derby. I was actually asked after hitting, I think, 12 in a row that by my coach to not go up to the plate anymore because apparently I was making the other kids feel bad.
Exactly.
And I'm like, I'm only good at one freaking thing. I'm a fat kid who can hit a ball.
Well, shit, if it was nowadays, you'd probably be banned from the event and thrown out and made to go home. Poor kids.
Well, they wanted to get some of the other kids to actually catch up, apparently.
Right.
They're like, okay, we have one kid with 4, one kid with 5, one kid with 6, and one kid with 12.
There it is. That's where the snowflake. That's where the snowflake era started, right there. You saw the beginning.
But what's my little brother, on the other hand, he was like an all-around good baseball player. He played almost every position except for pitcher. He was just. My brother was really good at Little League. Even went to a couple of playoff games. It was really, really impressive for his age.
I did pretty well up until high school because I was in the traveling team, and then after my freshman year, I just gave it up because I just had no time for practice and shit like that. Because I didn't. Well, I had time for it. I just didn't want to do it anymore. See, Epic Beards, read that one. Epic Beards, I hit a line drive, took out my brother once as I was black. Yeah, it's pretty much what happened to me, except for it took like half an hour for them to get me to a doctor because they were. I shit you not, the two coaches were actually arguing whether it was a catch or not because I didn't technically drop the ball. Let me run track. I sucked at track. I hated track and field day at our school.
Yeah, I was definitely not good at track.
Oh God, that was terrible.
I will say something that was really funny when I was growing up. And one of the reasons my family hated me when I was a kid was my school was doing a charity drive thing where you'd run around this course and every 4 laps was a mile.
Okay. And
for every lap you completed over the course of a 3-day weekend, they would, your sponsors were supposed to pay like, $1 here, a quarter there. And kids would just run all 3 days and see how many laps they could make and how many miles it would actually be. And my family were like, oh, yeah, he's a little fat kid. We'll actually do $5 a mile just so I could keep up with all the other kids who, even at 25 cents a mile, were going to be making a lot more money, right?
Right.
I ended over the course of that 3-day weekend, I ended up jogging in a very slow pace, 72 miles.
Oh my God.
Man.
And my grandparents were pissed.
I bet.
Yeah, I bet you they were.
Oh my God.
I had both my grandparents on my mom's side, several aunts and uncles all offered to do $5. I ended up raising more money than almost every other kid combined.
That's awesome.
The school even gave me this little trophy with a running little gold guy running on it, which looked really funny when the school is presenting me with this trophy when they see this fat kid with a running trophy.
Oh my God.
Hey man, you could do what is it called?
Well, see, Star Trek Discovery didn't get it wrong then when Tilly won.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, there is a thing about just being a stubborn jackass, and when everyone says, "Oh, you can't do this," I was just like, "Fuck you guys! I'm going to prove you wrong."
Right.
Yeah, endurance marathons. Where they run 5 or 6 marathons in a row. Across a desert or something. You could do one of them.
Hell,
I don't know if that's a compliment or an insult, Joseph. So I'm just going to take it as a compliment because Tilly's hot.
I was a fat kid that ran track, and I just imagined there was a donut at the finish line waiting for me.
That's right. Oh.
Vile Tilly. We should get that trending.
Let's see.
Besides, for a chubby girl, Tilly wasn't that bad.
No, she was very, very cute.
Especially when she did the mirror universe version of herself.
Yeah, I like the mirror version better.
Which comment, Kronos? Because I read it. I may not have commented on it.
Let's see, this one? Or maybe this one.
Well, I was a fat little kid in grade school, but in high school is when everything changed because I was on football and wrestling, so I gained a lot of muscle. And then afterwards, right out of high school, I, end up having a kid, the vile child, so I ended up getting back to my fat weight.
Yeah, I've been trying to gain weight for a long time.
Well, now I see news from ESPN reporting it now too.
Well, brilliant.
Well, then it's
why you don't
probably
get
true.
into a helicopter.
Yeah.
Another reason not to get inside of a whirly bird that flies in the face of most unknown physics.
Yeah, exactly. If you're gonna fly, take a plane. God, Kobe, what are you doing? You have enough to buy your own leisure jet.
Unless you're Sulu, and then you can fly anything.
If you're gonna fly, wrap yourself in bubble wrap.
That's right.
Hey, my Uncle John was a pilot for decades, and he never had any accidents. And he was very skillful.
I agree with Mr. Lundell. I just wish Tilly just didn't talk because her voice is annoying.
Well, plug it.
Uncle was actually on the news down in Brighton because they had to go out to Beachy Head, which is a very rocky shoreline down there. And he actually got the skids down to where they were almost touching the water so that the paramedic could grab this fella out who had gotten into trouble. I mean, that could have ended very, very badly.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
That was
no more. So during interviews, my company, we were told to end on a compliment for the interviewer. But my boss said the only thing he could think of for his interview was, "You don't sweat much for a big woman." That's good. 226. Yeah, I'm 5'6" and barely breaking 120.
See, I'm about 300 and 6'2".
I'm 6'5", and I'll just work out how many pounds I am.
I mean, I don't get it, man. I eat so much food too. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I eat like a horse.
And see, I'm exactly the opposite. I get yelled at for not eating because I realize, like, oh shoot, I haven't eaten anything all day, and it's almost midnight.
Christ, I'm 168 pounds. I've always been underweight though.
Maybe I should switch to kilos. Make me sound like I weigh a lot less.
I know, right?
That's why you switch to the metric system and make certain other things seem bigger.
Exactly.
Oh, well, I wonder who that doctor was then that you can't remember.
That's actually a good idea, DJ. I'm going to start measuring everything in nanometers.
Epic. I feel actually kind of short when I'm around a majority of my male family members because out of all my cousins and uncles, only 2 of them are shorter than me.
Yeah.
And I'm 6'2".
Most of my
giants. What the hell?
Are pretty tall. I mean, my gran was the shortest, but at 5'2". I mean, my granddad was 6'2". My mother and my aunt are both 5'9", and my uncles are all 6 foot plus.
Cronus is 5, so thank you, Cronus. Finally, someone else here that's a normal height.
The tall ones are gaining, though.
Yeah, I know. It's just living in a world of giants.
Well, I'm
Yeah,
6
well, the
foot.
Sutherlands, you'll know the name Sutherland from the county in Scotland. They were one of the tallest clans in Europe. Probably still are.
It seems like almost every YouTuber that I watch is over 6 feet tall.
Well, look on the bright side. Hobbit, 18's a hobbit. He's only 4 feet tall.
Yeah, there you go. I forgot. 3 feet tall, 6 feet wide. No, I'm kidding.
He's the bravest little hobbit of all.
Oh, God. I was recently at one of my stores, and there was a woman, I swear, that was like 2 feet wider than she was tall.
Oh, no.
And she was wearing this very stretchy red dress over everything. And I couldn't get it out of my head. I'm just thinking oompa loompa and, rolling a tomato down the street like it. I didn't say a damn thing, but my brain couldn't get off the subject.
Oh, God, yeah.
Thomas Potts has left the building.
Have a good day, Thomas.
Bye, Thomas.
See you later. Have a good day.
Look at the killer tomatoes.
Yes, Thomas.
Well, the only killer thing about that tomato was in her ability to crush you as she rolled over you.
So, just like the movie.
Yeah.
I remember more of the TV series. They tried to eat people.
Yeah.
The movie, they rolled over people and everything else because it was just really bad special effects.
That was an awesome movie, though.
Again, that's one of those so bad it's good movies, though.
Yeah.
The sequels to it were even worse.
Well, I never watched the sequels.
Same here. I never watched the sequels, but I did watch the TV show as a kid.
Yeah, I did
because
too.
it came out right after Ghostbusters.
Yep. Oh, Vile, since you're here, I was over at my parents' house last night and I grabbed a bunch of shit from what I used to have, but I found my old Atari 2600 system and like a bunch of games. Is that worth anything?
I tend to sell an Atari 2600 with about 10 to 20 games, depending on the games, for about $40.
Okay.
The good news is it does fit in one of the, or at least it used to fit in the large flat rate box. I don't know if it still does.
Oh, okay. Nice.
But it only costs like $20 to ship. So if you put it for, depending on what games you got, $60 on eBay with free shipping is would probably sell quick.
Okay. Nice. Thanks. Yeah, I found a bunch of my old video game stuff I should go through.
If you want, send me a picture of the tops of all the games so I can read them all, and I'll tell you if you got anything worth anything.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll do that later for sure.
I'm not selling my Atari, nor the games.
Yeah, I want a Sinclair Spectrum again.
Oh, wait. Let me ask you one question. Do you know how many switches are on the top of the Atari?
I want to say 4. Actually, I can pull up a picture right now of what it looks like. I saw one online yesterday. And they were giving some ridiculously high price on it.
Is it all black or is it got the wood paneling?
It's all black.
Oh, never mind. You got a cheap one. No one cares.
I think it's got like a wood panel on it or something too.
Yeah,
okay, then you didn't answer the question right. I said, is it all black or does it have wood paneling? You said all black.
Oh, yeah, it doesn't. Actually, you know what? Let me run downstairs now. We'll actually check real quick.
Mine's got the wood paneling and it's got the 3 switches on each side.
If you got the 6-switch wood paneled one, depending on the model of the series, the serial number, it could be worth money.
Before you say anything, did you get the brief? Yes, I was 600 pound was the budget. You've not got that for less than 600 quid. This is
Oh, Epic, you just missed. I just sold a SNES that I picked up in the box. I sold it for like 300.
Okay, now I'm actually not even sure it's 2,600, but
Spectrum.
Let me throw up a picture here. Turn on my camera.
Gorgeous little thing.
Alright, so if my camera decides to ever work here, there we go. Now it's really small. Hold on. Sorry for the people who have never seen me. That's probably really jarring, but this is the one I was.
Okay, so yeah, you only got a what's considered a 4-switch model. It's not going to be worth anything.
Okay,
Well, I mean, by that I mean it's going to be the $40 range, not the like $60 to $100 range.
Right. Okay.
Stephen, is that a rabbit in your picture?
I am not a Kurogan, Josh.
Is that a rabbit in your picture, Cinnabon?
Yeah, 2 of them.
Hold on, let me see if I can get mine easy. It's in the storeroom.
These are.
I'm sorry, Peter. What was that?
They look like Phoenix. She's a tabby. Couldn't tell from yesterday.
Yeah, the one on the left is my giant rabbit. He's 20. I just weighed him the other day. Almost 28 pounds. It's fat. And then the other one's my tiny little Dutch bunny. He's only like 2 pounds.
Well, yeah. Kronos, the switches did the same thing. They just put smaller switches on the back of it. So technically, they all have like the same amount of switches, but some of them are bigger.
Yeah, the other 2 are on the back of this one. Yeah. Okay. Yes, Epic Beard, very fat bunny. Looks like AT is 4,000 years younger than the innocent. Yeah. He was yesterday. He was comparing me to the Romulan samurai guy.
Yeah, he was.
Which is actually a lot better because I had a boss when I was 18 that used to call me Pocahontas, which pissed me off a lot.
God.
All right, because Epic Beard mentioned Tech Mobile, I got to tell a funny story. Back when GameSwap was entirely on Craigslist, I had a guy basically say, "Hey, I see you have Tech Mobile listed. I will buy it, and I will give you an extra $100 if you deliver it to me."
Really?
Now, I'm always wary about that because I have actually had someone, while selling on Craigslist, pull a gun on me.
Yeah.
So I'm hesitant about doing it, but at the time I really needed the money, so I'm like, fine, I'll go ahead and drive down there. And I go to the address, and it's in a really bad part of San Diego County, and there's literally a cop car 2 houses down, and I'm like, oh crap, what's going on? And I look at the house, and this massive refrigerator-sized black guy comes out. I swear he was like 7 feet tall, 400 pounds, pure muscle. Right. This guy looked like he could pick me up and snap me like a twig. And he comes out and says, "Hey, you're the guy selling on Craigslist?" And I said, yeah. And he goes, "You got the game?" And I'm like, "Yeah, here it is." And he takes the game, he looks at it, and he squeezed like a schoolgirl going, "Oh my God!" And awesome. He hands me the money, says, "Sorry, man. I just got out of prison, just started a new telemarketing job, trying to get my life straight. I can't leave out of the house because of this ankle monitor. I even called the cops to let them know that you were coming just so they didn't think I was trying to run."
Right. Oh, wow.
And he ended up being one of my best customers for a long while. He was definitely one of those guys trying to get his life back on order.
Mm-hmm.
And he was actually a really nice guy.
That's good.
But at the time, I was like, oh, my God.
Right. I might be the guy. Wow. Is that serious? Is $100 normal for that game?
No, at the time, it was only selling for like 20 to 25.
I was going to say, good Lord, I've got that game. Time to sell.
But he gave me an extra 100 to deliver it to his house.
Okay. I got you. Yeah, I really need to go through some of my gaming stuff and start selling that because it's just collecting dust at this point.
Oh, yeah. I've got so many stories because, as I said, I used to sell on Craigslist. Then I sold at Swap Meets for years. Now I'm on eBay. But, like, the first time, and I say this, casually now. The first time I had a gun pulled on me, again, most of my family are right-wing conservatives, very into guns. My dad was in the military, lots of guns, so I know I can tell what a gun is just by looking at it.
Right.
This guy pulls on me a 22. And I know from experience, and I'm not going to tell that story, shooting me with a 22 just pisses me off.
Yeah, it does.
So I beat the shit out of the guy, sat on him, and waited for the cops to arrive.
I would have shot him with his own gun.
Now, the problem is, when he first pulled the gun on me, I still get scared out of my mind, and I pissed myself.
I would too, man.
So as I sit on him, he's actually being soaked in my urine. And I'm waiting for the cops to arrive.
A little bit, but then I'd probably grab the gun and hit him with the gun instead of
Well, the
firing
gun,
it.
as it ended up, the gun only didn't have a clip in it. So at most, he had one in the chamber.
Okay. That's pointless. then.
Okay, I couldn't quite reach the game system, but I did get the games.
You mean a 2.2 rifle, don't you?
No, it was a 22 handgun.
Ah.
Step up from a BB gun.
I actually have an advanced Dungeons
Yeah.
and Dragons game for.
Let's see the
Sure.
treasure, DJ.
Which one, DJ? Because one's worth $2, the other one's worth about $5.
This one's Treasure of Tarman.
Yeah, that one's about the $5 range.
Of
The other one's only worth about $2.
Of course, I have like Pac-Man,
Pac-Man is worth about a penny.
video pinball, pitball.
Penny.
I have the greatest game of all time, guys. ET.
Venture, Chopper Command, Haunted House.
Yeah, most of those games are ranging from like the 25-cent to the $1 range. They're not even. I wouldn't even post them on eBay.
And the stupid football one. Asteroid, No Escape, Demon Attack, Star Raiders, Wizards of War.
Now, okay, for Star Raiders, do you have the controller that came with it?
Yeah.
Is it originally was packaged with an alphanumeric controller?
Yep.
That controller is worth about $15. The game is worthless.
Some game called Phoenix. The old combat game.
Really, the game is worthless, but the controller that came with it is. Can you use the controller for other things, then?
Yeah, you can use it for a bunch of games.
Ah, I see. Okay.
The game I love the most, River Raid.
Oh, I love River Raid. River Raid 2 is worth like $25 now.
And then the game Hero, which kind of remind me of a ripoff of Inspector Gadget. Grand Prix, Firefighter. One telly game that's got like 3 different games on it.
Yeah, those were actually produced by Sears for their console, but their console was basically an Atari clone.
Robot Attack, Video Chess, Fishing Derby.
I'm not hearing anything that's really worth anything.
Yeah, I don't think any of them are.
I think the most valuable one you've said so far was the River Raid.
ET.
Yeah, Kronos, there definitely was a River Raid 2, but it was a mail-away game, which is why most people haven't heard about it and why it's worth more on the secondary market.
Mail-away.
Of course, I could play some video poker.
Mail-away. Maybe they did games for the Spectrum.
Yeah, DJ, if you sell all those games, you'll literally get dozens of dollars.
I had
dozens of dollars.
I had ET as a kid, and that game was so stupid I took a sledgehammer to it.
Hey, greatest game ever. It's I know, I hated it too.
E.T., the game that nearly destroyed the video game market.
Oh yeah.
I don't know about Smurfs, Kronos. I don't really come across it that often, so I don't have it like memorized. the price. But even today, I was just walking earlier, just looking around, and I came across like a dozen copies of Pac-Man.
Ooh. Oh, Atari. Yeah.
So, what is the most valuable legacy system that's out there right now?
Well, the one that I have that I think is worth the most is my Pioneer Laser Active.
Holy shit.
I picked it up from a guy for about 200, even after I told him that it was worth about 800.
Really? Wow.
But he said he'd rather sell it to me, even if I resold it, because I showed him more respect than another guy who was going to offer him more money.
Nice.
And I actually ended up not selling it. It's in my collection, but it's a Laserdisc-based video game system.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't sell that one either, man.
Yeah, I still have a whole bunch of my Pioneer laser discs.
You really? Yeah, my dad had one of those, and I broke it when I was a kid, and he was really pissed off at me.
Yeah, I'm so afraid to use it because I'm worried that the laser will eventually go bad. So,
right.
Whenever I test a Laserdisc movie, I always use one of my old Laserdisc players.
Okay. Really playing. Let's see. Well, E.T. the game that was buried and is being unburied to do it. Yeah, exactly.
Well, actually, it was being unburied not because of the toxicity. It was being unburied because of the collector's value. It's actually worth more that it was trashed than it was in the box. It's really weird.
Right. My brother played it all the time. Facepalm. Yeah, I remember I was really little. I spent like a day trying to figure the damn game out, and I just never could play it.
Yeah, I rented it once as a kid, and Back to the Future was just god awful.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, talking about
the future. There was another guy. I can't remember the name now. It was another movie-based game that was just terrible too.
But the Goonies, because the Goonies was bad too.
It probably was, yeah.
They need to sort out the Back to the Future game, but there is a game out that is very similar to Back to the Future called No Time. I gave Berg the link and Anti-Trekker in case they wanted to play it. I'll get it again.
What was that? I remember for the.
There you go. It's on Steam.
I was going to say something, but I completely forgot all of a sudden, so never mind.
It's an early access game.
Well, guys, I'm going to jump out of here. I'm going to go play some Fallout before I got to do that show tonight.
Yeah, it looks like I'm probably going to wind this up in a few minutes anyway, because...
No worries.
Are you still playing Fallout 4, or did you move to a good Fallout game?
No, I'm still playing Fallout 4, damn it, because it's good. I like it.
Yeah. I've got Fallout.
I mean, it's not as bad as 76, but Vegas is still the best.
Yeah. I have Vegas on the computer, too. I just haven't played it for a while.
I was thinking about picking up Vegas the other day because it was on sale.
I keep finding too many fun mods to put on Fallout 4.
Have you found a bunny mod yet, DJ?
I'm not even looking.
For Kuno, if you look up Goonies, I think it's called Goonies 2, even though it wasn't a sequel to a Goonies game. It was called Goonies 2 because it was supposed to be a sequel to the Goonies movie.
Yeah. Yep. That's the one I'm thinking of. Yep.
And as for Epic Beard, I think GoldenEye was the first movie-based video game that actually was good.
Yeah, I loved that game.
Kronos, I got the Atari Haunted House game.
Nope. All right, guys. Well, thank you very much for joining me. I'm gonna wrap it up here because we've almost been going for 3 hours, and like I said, I didn't even plan to do this today. But if you guys want to go around and talk about your channels real quick, go right ahead. If you have anything going on tonight, especially.
Well, I don't have to say nothing about my channel because it's infamous by now.
Oh yeah. Lyle, you have anything going on tonight on your channel?
I'm not going to do a premiere, but I'm going to post my little DJ Oyssey tribute video for him.
Oh, sure. Thanks.
I will check it out.
Hold on, I
Only
will
because we love you.
I will put the link in for Hanstar's channel though, in case somebody wants to come see me either get my ass whipped or destroy them tonight on Name That Tune.
Yes, definitely do that. Peter, do you have anything going on in your channel tonight or anytime soon? That sounded rude. I didn't mean it to be at all.
Not today, and well, not for the rest of the day. I'll probably be logging off the computer shortly.
Okay.
But as for the rest of the week, who knows? I'll probably be on Tuesday or Wednesday at some point, though. Probably Tuesday.
Okay. Sounds
Maybe
good.
an early stream.
All right. Thank you very much again, guys. Yeah, I'm pretty sure everyone in the chat though has already been to everybody else's channels. But by chance, if anyone's watching the replay and you've made it this far and you haven't, go ahead and check out Vile Mike, DJ Oyssey, and Peter Quin. All three of them have great channels, and I like to watch them. So
and we have been live from Earth.
All right, later.
Yeah.
Later, everyone.
Good night,
guys.
all.
Thank you.
Thank you, Bunny.
Yep. Have a good day, guys. I'm sure I'll see you around YouTube somewhere.
Probably chat for a while.
Have a good night, Peter.
Good night, guys.
Bye-bye.
Be well.